You're totally live.
Panic.
You almost timed it perfectly. Good job.
Damn it.
I'm still getting the advertisement.
Why do we have advertisements for ourselves? What capitalist hellhole is this?
This is America.
A dystopian capitalist hellhole.
Okay, so at some point somebody should tell them what we're doing here.
Nah.
I'm technically the one in charge now, aren't I?
Yeah, now you get the burden. Years I've spent waiting to be a player on one of these live streams, and this is how it turned out. What a Faustian bargain.
So, as you can see, I'm interrupting Chaz on accident.
Be my guest friend.
You know it, Executioner.
Oh, yes. So, for those of you who are aware of what's happening in the Nintendo Switch world, there's going to be a new Paper Mario game, what we've been asking for years. There hasn't been a single new Paper Mario game since the 1,000-Year Door. And finally, we're getting another one.
There hasn't been a new RPG Paper Mario game since 1,000-Year Door.
Okay, I'm fine with ignoring the existence of Sticker Star, but Superstar Saga was fun. I genuinely enjoyed those games.
So yeah, go ahead.
I said Paper Mario RPG.
To coincide with the release of Paper Mario and the Origami King, we have decided to use the 4chan developed tabletop system for Super Mario RPG, which is designed after, what is it? What was the first one? The Super Mario and the Legend of the Seven Stars?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's based off of that one as well as the Paper Mario series. What the fuck are you looking at, Yusuf? I'm explaining it. We're playing Paper Mario, the tabletop RPG. And I think last time we checked, nobody has played this in a live stream in like 5 years.
No, it wasn't live. It was, I think, recorded.
Yeah, they did. Somebody else, I forgot which YouTube channel did an actual play of their own Paper Mario RPG game.
By the way, guys, sorry I had the chat on the wrong layer. Hello to Daestra, Executioner, and Yusuf.
I'm sorry, Yusuf. This is my debut as a storyteller GM on the Caffeinated Conquest channel.
That is our style to a T.
Yeah, I'm sure as Yusuf is aware, I am the one that runs our Dark Ages Inquisitor game. And this is basically the same thing, so really there's no difference.
We're basically playing portmanteaus of our characters there. Except for Kyle, who would be new anyway.
Yeah.
So to segue into the intro, we've ran one session of this mostly to kind of figure out how the system itself works and to kind of introduce the characters and whatnot. Yeah, you'll get a kick out of this, Yusuf. This system was developed by 4chan, so that's a fun little tidbit right there. But this story takes place sometime after the 1,000-Year Door. We started off with our three characters. Would you all like to introduce yourselves?
All right, before we get into it, I just wanted to give a very big thank you. We have a brand new patron to welcome to the fold. So thank you, Eric Zanne. You are awesome. You are a legend, and we're happy to have you as part of the community, but you go above and beyond, man, and we are endlessly grateful. Thank you, friend. We use our patron money to do stuff like we pay for our SoundCloud. It helps us get books, helps us get equipment when we need it. I think Josh is about to use it to commission porn. So lots of exciting things.
For the podcast.
Truly, we're living in a society.
But in all seriousness, thank you. You are awesome. All right, as you were saying, Josh.
Oh, yeah, Daestra wants us to use the money to buy a fairy outfit for when we play werewolf. But yes.
Xavier has to wear it.
And, if he doesn't want to be a part of that, he should voice his opinion right now. Otherwise, he's going to have to hold his peace.
Voting window closes in 5 seconds. So we buy a fursuit, right? But it's a replica of the carpet samples guy. Is that a reference that anybody understands, or do I just go down weird internet rabbit holes?
Yeah.
I swear to
no for me, Doug.
Austin, you have to know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Maybe.
Just Google search carpet samples fursuit guy, and you'll see what I mean. My dude. Introduce
So
your
you-
fucking... Okay. Well, Yusuf says so I guess I gotta. By the way, I don't have any music for this that won't get us copyright claimed, so sorry, Yusuf. Adam was going to sing a lovely ballad for you, but he didn't show up. Tonight I'm Antonio, Mario's cousin from Jersey, the garbage man. I get 1 day off a week to come here for some mushroom risotto. I get dragged into some crap. And, well, what are you going to do? My special abilities, Belligerent Rage, which gives me +1 to Intimidate check, and Go for the Knees, which gives me +1 for non-lethal damage when I attack with my baseball bat.
Sole human of the group, so everybody probably just assumes you're in charge of your band of weird little adventurers.
Yeah, that tends to happen when I'm here.
Kyle, why don't you introduce your character next?
All right, man. My name is Barlow Oscar Oswald Maven. It's a family name. Don't worry about it. I'm just here to kick back, chill, and be a fucking wizard, man. Just have a drink. Or 8. It's cool. We're cool.
And he is the Babam of the group.
I was about to say, you should probably mention the fact that you explode. That it seems like a central
Oh,
tenet.
yeah,
of the character.
I'm a spicy little meatball, which, just helps me blow up even better. So it's cool, man.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah,
Cool.
just have a drink. It's cool.
That leaves you for last, Tom. Would you like to tell the fine people what your character is?
Wow.
That tells you everything you need. As you can
Tom.
tell by his avatar this time, Tom is the shy guy who has dreams of becoming an anti-guy. And I believe, other than myself, Tom is the other big Paper Mario fan, although I do believe Chaz has played it.
I love the first one on the N64. I've never had a chance to play any of the others.
Well, why don't you try out? You can get it on your 3DS.
Which one's that? Oh, Sticker Star.
Do not do that.
Was it that bad?
It was pretty bad.
I thought
But
it
I
was.
want to be disappointed.
It was almost like they were trying to kill the series.
I'll take your word for it.
So our intrepid band of 3 adventurers were going about their business one night in Rogueport when they saw a ship dock late at night. And on this ship happened to be a famed archaeologist by the name of Goombella, who seemed to be bringing some artifacts from jungles beyond. And before she could unload from the ship with her mysterious artifact, the ship was attacked by some kind of strange, mutated-looking blooper. And so the group decided to abandon whatever the hell they were doing that night and dive
I
down
still
into...
never went back for that mushroom risotto. Hey, you think that waiter guy's still there? Oh, I owe him a tip.
I think you threw in his kneecaps if he left.
It's gonna give you the.
I did no such thing. I gave him coins.
It was the implication. Maybe busted kneecaps if I was not given good service. Yeah, so you guys dropped whatever you were doing that night. I believe Barlow was just having a drink at the local bar where Tom Shy Guy was acting as a bouncer unsuccessfully, while Chaz's character Antonio was having some mushroom risotto at Tasties. And seeing a ship get capsized on the docks, you guys decided to... Oh, yeah, Zesties. You guys decided to jump into the sewers where you found some kind of strange eldritch abomination starting to take over the sewer system. And upon traversing your way through the sewer lines, you found Goombella in the grasp of this strange mutated-looking blooper. And upon defeating the blooper, you all were offered a position of escorting Goombella to the Mushroom Kingdom in order to deliver the artifact she found in the Shy Guy jungle, which seems to be related to some kind of ancient wizard being known as the Jester King, who seems to look somewhat like a Shy Guy in a jester's outfit.
Oh, you should have seen it, Daestra. He had a downright horror Mario setting. It was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, you can see this session is called Murder on the Mushroom Kingdom Express. The last one I called I already forgot what I called it. What's the story? A shadow over Innsmouth. I called it a shadow over Rogueport. And so here you all. Here you are. You all are at the railway station in Rogueport.
Oh, we're gonna get on the Access Express.
Yes, you are. Taking the train all the way to the Mushroom Kingdom, to Toad Town specifically. Is there anything you all wish to do before you embark upon the ship?
Well, actually, Josh, trains cannot get to the Mushroom Kingdom from Rogueport.
There have been new developments.
It floats. It's a floating train.
As a-
Oh, the boat. It's a water train.
Hey, I've been to Venice. They have trains that not necessarily go on the water, but they built tracks through some of the shallower waters.
Am I really expected to believe that this was feasible?
What's the food like around here?
Is there a bar cart?
A bar cart.
A boat?
A bar boat. Well, once you get on the
Bar boat?
train, you can probably find the kitchen car and find yourself some beverages. But we'll say the food is Venetian style, so Italian, but shore Italian food. So
I can roll with it.
things like squid in polenta sauce.
Not my usual cuisine, but we'll... Crap Novelist just subscribed. Dude,
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you were here, but we gave you a shout out. Thank you for subbing to our Patreon. Anyway, you are awesome. But you gotta shake that Crap Novelist moniker at some point, man. Imposter syndrome is not good for you. You gotta be like, yes, I can. You gotta overcome that stuff. But you're awesome, and we love you.
I like that everyone can use the thank you hot bar.
Do we have a thank you hot bar? I don't know how things work. I am a boomer, and one day I will recede into dust. Okay, so if we're already on the train, then I will approach Goombella.
Okay.
Menacingly.
What do you wish to say to her?
Hey, if you don't mind, I got a question about all this.
She's like, ask away.
Okay, so I was looking you up online to try and see, the different dig sites you've been at and get a better idea of your career and stuff. And how come there's so much Rule 34 of you? Like, is it other Goombas that are drawing this, or is it like... Because I get you're kind of phallic shaped, but it just seems a bit excessive.
She seems speechless for a moment before she just kind of tells you, I'm not sure what the internet is.
You guys don't have that here? You guys really need to get a router. That's, keeping up with the times. Maybe if Princess Peach could ask for help once in a while, she wouldn't get kidnapped all the time. But, that's none of my business, okay? I don't know what Mario's doing when he comes down here, practically lives in this place, turns his back for 5 seconds, she disappears. You need a better police force, but we're not talking about that right now. Anyway, infrastructure. We should do that. Who do I write to? I think the princess is more of a figurehead, if you get my meaning.
It don't matter.
Oh, we forgot to say that we just assumed that Chaz's character looks like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force in a Super Mario outfit.
Carl is definitely an inspiration for this character. Not entirely. Most of it's just so I could play with the old Italian stereotypes that I lived with growing up. But did you know that I'm pretty sure Carl is canonically Polish?
No.
He has a canon last name. It's like Duda Nandaluski or something.
It can't be pronounced. The rules can't be pronounced. Just say Smith. Just like Svetlana.
Well, just to prevent them from interfering in the story, I think the assumption is that Mario, Peach, and Bowser are probably at some kind of sporting event tournament. Could be tennis, could be soccer.
They could be having a party.
Yeah, maybe it's the Olympics.
Just learning to hate each other all over again.
Ooh.
And maybe they'll someday have a super party and I could be invited.
Spare the Lambs. Is that one yours? I just looked up Eric Zanne on Amazon Prime. This looks cool. That's a hell of a cover. 4.5-star rating. Congratulations. You got people to rate you. That in itself is a battle. Any writer will tell you. I'm sorry. I'm digressing. Continue.
You've been rated more times than I have. Congrats.
Yeah, me too. I only got a 5-star rating once, and it might have been one of my friends. I'm not sure.
So, Tom, what is Free Area Guy doing? Is he just hopping on the train, or what's he doing?
He's probably gonna go to check out his room first, because clearly this is gonna be a long ride.
All right. So most of you, I believe all of you at this point, are embarking upon the train. And Goombella will try to sort of secretly escort you all to one of the cars near the back. So past the conductor's car, past first class, past the observation car, even past the kitchen car to the commercial cars where most of the rooms are.
Am I able to grab anything as we go through the kitchen car?
You're gonna what?
Am I able to grab anything as we go through the kitchen car?
Yeah. Why don't you give me a quick speed check?
Oh, shit. And I roll dice equal to my speed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you succeed on a 4+, and 6s explode.
Ooh. 3 successes.
Oh, you know, it might help if I pull up my fucking character.
What?
He said it might help if he opened his character sheet.
Yeah, maybe.
What can
God,
I do
I'm the only one
again?
with an analog character sheet. I am a boomer, you guys. I am actively dying in front of you. I am rotting to ash and dust as we speak.
I mean, I can appreciate the paper. I really can.
Yeah, but these digital sheets are real dope. They're real pogger.
We'll walk over there and fucking slap you for using that word.
First of all,
We do not speak that word in this household.
You can't stop me.
First of all, Yusuf, Quake 2 is a very good game. I actually prefer it to Quake 1. I'm drinking a Bang, however, so just off the mark by that far.
I think he's making a joke about the millennial boomer meme, or the Gen X boomers.
I don't get memes anymore. You guys, literally degrading as we speak.
Well, Charlie, you know the only thing you offset the boomer, right? On camera, you're gonna have to dab.
Did I do it like the kids? Am I cool now?
How many successes did you get, Kyle?
I got 3.
Hang on, Charlie. You have to roll your coolness now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, coolness is a stat here. So with 3 successes, you just managed to, in the hustle and bustle of everybody trying to get this ship ready, including the people working on it, you managed to grab, I'll say, a French 75 on your way out.
Nice.
On your way to the cargo bay, or to the cargo car.
Listen, little buddy, no judgment, but go ahead.
I was just making a dumb joke.
Oh, I was too.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could grab an American 45.
No, that's a little French 75.
How do you do, fellow kids? Chaz 2020. No kidding. Hey, listen, little buddy. No judgment, but I think you might have a problem.
What?
You do you, but I don't think we need an explosive with a hair trigger around here.
This keeps me mellow, man. I got to keep my wick wet.
It is a very fancy-looking cocktail he grabbed.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with that for now.
You don't want me blowing up all the time.
It keeps me even, man. Yeah, it's a sparkling drink in a champagne flute with the little ribbon, lemon ribbon in it.
And he's got 8 of them in a plastic bag.
Hey, when I saw Ailstorm, that's exactly how they were. It was fantastic. They had like 4 margaritas in each hand.
This is as close as I can.
Daestra, that's exactly why I grew my hair out in the first place. I was like, I mean, obviously I made that decision like 10 years ago, but I was like, if I go bald in the future, I want to say I enjoyed it. And that decision may or may not have been inspired by the Teen Titans, but that's a completely different rant.
All right.
Did you ever see the episode where I think it was Starfire goes into the future and then Robin becomes Nightwing?
Nightwing.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one part in that episode where Beast Boy, who's balding, looks at Nightwing and goes, dude, that is so unfair. And I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a shot while I can.
I mean, it is super fair because Beast Boy doesn't make it that long. He should be grateful.
Yeah,
So now in the back, or 1 car away from the very back, Goombella kind of points to what is a somewhat inconspicuous box now, and she says, "The artifact, it's in there. I'm going to be staying back here with it just to make sure nothing happens to it."
I'm gonna go up and open it.
I'm gonna go up and peek inside. Whatever. I walk with a guy who explodes and a guy who lights himself on fire. I ain't scared of shit no more. What is this, the Ark of the Covenant? I could use a tan. I know, right, Tao? It's weird.
Why don't you give me a speed check, Tom?
Oh, I can do that.
Mhm.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. With 1 explosion. 4.
So with 4 successes, you manage to open it real quick. You get that kind of Pulp Fiction glow coming at you as you see the rod in there as Goombella kind of snaps it shut real fast. And she kind of gives you the we don't know what this thing does quite yet. We probably shouldn't be just looking at it willy-nilly.
Did we
I
get to
agree
see
with
what
what
it
you-
is, or?
Yes, you did. During last session when you took it out of that mutated-looking blooper thing, it looks like a Jester's rod.
Gotcha.
Is this the secret game Adam hasn't finished a sheet for that Josh has been talking? Yes, it is. It is the Paper Mario Tabletop RPG as developed by 4chan.
When does Adam finish a sheet?
When
Whenever Xavier chooses.
Yeah.
You know, quality over quantity. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I prefer when Adam does his own characters because yes, it takes forever, an unreasonable amount of time. However, that's how we got Carlo Martino.
Wow.
Honestly,
And-
I can ride him all I want. It's not going to make a damn bit of difference. I
What
can
was
sit.
that?
I can sit right next to the motherfucker and be like, "How's it going, Adam? Do you need help, Adam? Anything I can help you with?" Any questions, Adam? Over and over again for half an hour, and by the end of a 4-hour character creation session, he will have his name on the sheet.
Progress.
Now we usually have Xavier make Adam's character sheets, but the characters are never as good. I mean, okay, Wendy and the Cocaine Smoke Bomb was entertaining, but did it live up to Carlo? I would disagree.
And
So
for
with
some
that-
reason, he sounded like a ghoul.
The train starts to move.
The part of Bowsette will be played by Tom's Hug Pillow.
Oh, I do technically
That
have
is
about
not mine.
given to me by Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Xavier bought it, and it's given to Josh.
Gotcha.
Hold on now.
Oh no, Bowsette will be the dark skin version in this one. I will say it is currently not canon, not to Paper Mario at least.
Yes, because when we play Paper Mario,
This is a game for kids, damn it. Despite the Babam getting drunk while trying to guard an important ancient artifact belonging to some kind of elder deity.
I'm not drunk yet.
Make
If
sure
you
you
grab-
put post-it notes on it.
Anahi,
grab
I
the
think
bill-
that might get us banned off Twitch. Please don't do that.
Mhm.
The Bowsette one is the inappropriate side. The Boozette side is fine.
But nobody's asking for Boozette, Josh. Boozette is second tier, Josh.
We won't get into that argument right now.
Shy gal.
But as the train starts moving, an elderly toad comes into the cargo with you. And he says, "Excuse me, you're that lady with that famous Mario fellow, aren't you?" As he seems to be clearly wearing a conductor's uniform. He has a large handlebar mustache and some large circular glasses.
Hey, ain't you supposed to be driving the train?
Oh no, yeah, there's an assistant for that, but I heard some of the passengers talking about something strange. I don't want to be presumptuous, but I think they're planning on robbing the train.
Who's gonna rob the train?
I think this old man is just racist.
Too topical. Were you about to say something, Chaz?
I called into work for this. Oh, yeah, help me transport the fucking ride to the middle of the desert. Oh, it'll be easy. We'll see so much stuff, yeah. Yeah, I bet. Okay, old man, listen, who's talking about robbing this shit?
Well, when the passengers were embarking, I heard some shuffling between the carts, and I thought I heard people talking about a job.
You, take me there right now.
So he'll take you. Goombella will tell you that she's gonna stay here with the precious cargo.
Maybe we have somebody stay with Goombella. I don't want to like split the party or nothing.
I'll
Seems bad.
volunteer since I'm an experienced bouncer.
Maybe you go with or Antonio here, and I'll sit back with Goombella and
Wow.
have a drink. And
I don't trust that look in your eyes. You've been drinking, and I don't know, man.
look, man, you haven't been drinking, and that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Is this what they call peer pressure? Whatever. I got the bat. Anyway, old man, take me to the surreptitious elements.
The old man will take you out of the cargo car.
I got 7 smarts. I know the word surreptitious.
I'm gonna follow because Shy Guy's got it covered. I do it begrudgingly.
I'm experienced.
I guess
It's not good experience, but I'm experienced.
Oh, I absolutely did threaten people with with breaking their legs on our previous one. It's just I haven't had the chance yet.
For sure.
So the old conductor toad will take you past out of the cargo car into the commercial car to the to where it meets the kitchen car, and it'll say, "Well, it was right around here where people typically embark on the train." Oh, max smarts he's referring to when he built his character. He got the maximum amount of smarts his character could start with.
Yeah,
so.
you can start with 7. So I actually got a pretty good roll.
So we made a joke that his character in the human world actually has a PhD in philosophy, but that doesn't get you any jobs, and so he actually makes more money working as a garbage man in New Jersey.
All right, old conductor man. How long ago did you hear this? Because there ain't nobody here right now.
Well, I was just doing my duties, getting people on the train when I thought I heard some strange hushed voices talking about doing a big job here.
Which way did they go?
I'll be like, well, I can't rightfully tell you.
Do you know what they look like?
Well, there's so many people here, it was hard to tell.
Okay, hang on. So you thought that there was surreptitious elements on this train that was going to rob the train that you work for. Did you report this to station security?
We really don't have station security here.
Of course not. And this is why you gotta have Italians come in from a completely other dimension and solve your problems for you. I'm telling you, infrastructure.
Do you at least know what they sounded like, man? Like, you gotta give us something besides they stood here and said something about a job. Maybe you got a good interview or some shit. I don't know.
Say, well, I don't think there were toads.
You see, he is racist.
So not toads. There's like 10 other races. It's not helping this man. Come on.
Look, I'm just gonna kind of whisper to whoever's closest. Look, man, there's a reason that the only other human that lives here is the queen. You know what I'm saying? They have no organization, and you know what? I'm starting to get mad. My blood pressure's going up. All right, my doctor says I can't afford this. I'm supposed to be off of work today, and you know what? This little guy's not helping right now.
It's not.
So,
He's like,
all
well,
right.
that's why I'd ask you. Typically, we have Mario deal with these kind of problems.
Oh, I'm gonna deal with it.
Oh, you said
I'm gonna
the
deal
N-word.
with it, and it's going on your insurance bill. Now I want you to tell me. I want you to use all the brain power of your mushroom head. I want you to tap into that weird fungus hive mind that you motherfuckers got going on. And I want you to tell me which way those fucking people that you heard went. Or I swear to God, Afangul, I'm gonna go upside this train, I'm gonna go cart by cart, and I'm gonna harass every goddamn passenger until I find out who wants to rob something. I don't give a shit if it's a white-collar crime, I'm gonna find out. Because I am not going through this all day!
Why don't you give me a coolness check, Chaz?
Do you want coolness, or is this an intimidate?
I'm assuming intimidate falls under coolness in this system.
So I get my +1 for belligerent rage, yes?
Yep.
Alright,
Would
I
it
am
fall
rolling.
under cool, toughness, or power? Or heart?
Kids got hot.
Okay,
It's
looking for
fucking good.
4s. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. So that is 5 successes so far with 4 explosions.
Oh no.
Oh, he's really mad now.
I'm gonna make this dude jump from the train.
That is 6 successes total.
So as you just start poking this little old toad in the chest, as you're just getting more and more angry with him, he just breaks down and starts crying.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But not for me.
As Antonio has a fucking heart attack.
He was in the mob. I think Antonio's just from Jersey.
I just sigh as the old man starts crying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I might be on the verge of an aneurysm right now, and it tends to make me a little crazy.
And
Like,
it is a
I'm
good
sorry,
thing
sir.
you are not one of me.
Yeah,
Joyce.
I think I'm gonna go back to the treasure chest now, because I don't think looking around here is gonna do us any good. That's what I'm doing.
When you walk by the fucking car, do you just like bat some of the fucking like wine glasses off the fucking bar?
I mean, if we're going back to that cart,
You're currently between the kitchen car and the commercial car, which is the area around which people embarked.
I would like to stop into the kitchen cart.
Okay, the old toad will tell you can investigate however you want, sir. Just please, I ask that you make not too much of a ruckus.
You know, okay, Mr. Toadman, because you were so helpful to me, I'm gonna make you a promise. I will not make any ruckus whatsoever. I make no guarantees from my bat, and I go back to the treasure chest.
So
I'm
Antonio
just
is
as interested in finding out who did this as you are.
Sorry, little man. I don't know what to tell you about this guy. He's got a good head on his shoulders. I'm gonna need to investigate like these 5 bottles and that board
In
cheese.
the in the bathroom.
Is that pancetta, or is that like not really a toad thing?
Wait, what are you asking him?
Like, I'm gonna like. I'm just taking as much shit as I possibly can at this point for investigative purposes.
So as you
I'm gonna
as
need
you
the key to the liquor cabinet.
So as you make your way to the kitchen car, where some tables are set up, as well as what seems to be like a small, not necessarily a small, but a well-stocked kitchen where You see what is a fuzzy and a chef hat just bouncing around between different cooking utensils, and he seems to be attended to by a toad sous chef. As she turns to look at you, she's like, wait, what are you doing back here? It is not time for dinner yet.
There's some stuff afoot that trying to nip in the bud before anything really bad happens to the people aboard the train. And we need some supplies out of here for investigative purposes.
Well, why don't you give me a coolness check?
Is there botching in this?
I don't think so.
Ah,
Do you want there to be?
I do.
You guys want there to be botching in this system? For those of you who don't know, as I said, this is a system developed by 4chan, but it is heavily influenced by Shadowrun. I'm not sure exactly which edition.
That is 6 successes.
I love Schadenfreude, so I will absolutely vote for botching.
On
What do you
6
think,
side,
Kyle?
I don't know. On 6 sides, it might be a little much. But what do I know?
Well, we have yet to do it once.
Well, you'd have to get ones with no successes. Would be, I'm assuming, is how you would botch on a D6.
Yeah.
We'll try it out for now and see how that works.
I got 6 successes for you, Josh.
God, get out of here! You're going to ruin the magic. As she hands you a bottle of. You want red wine or white wine? Odds or evens?
I don't know. Reds, evens?
A red wine. I'll say it's a Merlot.
I could work with that.
Was it a
Actually-
good year though?
I'm not sure what year they use here. The year of our toad, the year of our.
The year of our Yoshi.
Well,
Is
what's
the
the
fun-
most significant thing to happen in the Mushroom Kingdom? I'm guessing if we're taking the original Super Mario Brothers as canon, probably the coming of Bowser when everybody got warped into Goombas and stuff. So probably BB and AB.
They were turned into bricks.
Oh, is that what happened? So where did the
Yeah.
Goombas come from?
The Goombas are just another race.
I mean, Yusuf, if they did their years by post Peach kidnapping, the era would never go past 3 months.
They have a sign up day since Peach's kidnapping. 0.
They just reset it every so often. So you are handed a bottle of red wine, and you are shoot off of the kitchen cart. So,
Am I able to
So, well,
snag
well-
like some cheese?
yeah, I'll say you can. There, you managed to, when she's not looking, grab a little baked brie.
Sweet.
So, Beck, in the cargo car, with free airy guy. What do you do as you're just kind of, I'm assuming, just standing there with your arms crossed next to a treasure chest?
No, what I'm doing, I'm going basically right to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I just turn to Goombella, give her a little like thumbs at myself, and then I turn back and just hands outward, like ready to stop something.
She just kind of looks at you like, "What? What are you doing?"
Wow.
Tom, the amount to which you have committed to the bit gives me life. I just want you to know that. I love the minimalist role playing. It's magnifique.
She'll just say, "You seem well practiced at that."
As I roll coolness.
Give me your coolness.
I got 3. That's higher than I expected. I can start dancing.
She'll say, "Gamilla will be like, you you seem different from other shy guys. You seem like
You're
I don't
slightly
know,
square.
you have personality to you as the camera pans to that picture of you. Just a certain charisma or air about you as it pans to your profile picture.
Yeah, I have matches.
It says you're kind of standing there with your hand, you're holding your hand up to make sure to bar anybody from entry. The train door opens as you're
Yes. Yeah, it's the joke because I have balloons so I can fly in the air and be free. And that's it. Nothing else. But maybe I'll start cooking someday.
So your hands are bumped into by your burly Italian friend, who seems a bit surly at the moment.
I'm stopping him. Not even looking, just stopping him.
Hey, Gumbella, that crate there, is that solid?
Are you referring to the one in which the artifact is in?
Yeah, the chest or whatever it's.
She's like, well, yeah, it's pretty solid make. It survived the blooper attack.
Yeah, so you sprung for the good one, right? I sit on it.
Okay. She's like, you all have a very unusual method of working.
Hey, I tried being the active protagonist here. Your buddy, the old guy, wasn't too helpful. So you know, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait for whoever's gonna try shit, and then they get the bat. Right now, that's how I work. You know, when I'm not on the garbage truck, then job description's a little bit different. This is a weird place.
I like
you
to
let
imagine I'm on my toes, just pushing against his gut fat.
Okay.
Not doing anything though.
So as you're doing that, a second intruder makes his way in as Barlow comes in holding a bottle of wine and a baked brie.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Stocked up. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm glad you got food. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Gumbella, you want a piece of cheese? A little drink of wine?
Yeah, I got some mushroom risotto waiting for me back at Rogueport. I really hope that waiter went home. I'm starting to feel bad, you know?
He hasn't.
How dedicated do you think these people are?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't... these guys seem a little loopy. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's fair.
As a native of the Paper Mario world, this man does seem a little gruff and unusual compared to most of the denizens of this world. Although you're an alcoholic babam, so who are you to judge?
Only the second alcoholic bomb in the series.
Who was the first? Are you
Admiral
talking to
Bobbery.
Okay. I was about to say, was it the Admiral?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Chuck Cola in the original Japanese version is actually, I think, just referred to as sake. But in localization, they kind of changed that.
They also took out the body outline in Rogueport.
4 kids
Yeah.
claims another victim. I do not have a fire flower, unfortunately. I do have a bat.
I do not have those either. All I have is a super shroom. But I have gear. I'm ready to assume any position I need to.
Yeah, so is
Into the
Barlow. If Gumbella's involved.
So some time passes as you guys are just sitting in the cargo car, waiting for something to happen. And up ahead, you can see a tunnel's coming.
Hey,
I pull up my matches.
I was about to say,
Way ahead, Joe. I also have smarts.
Yeah, before you can even get the words out, your strange shy guy friend pulls out a box of matches, and you know he's ready to go.
good thinking, little buddy. I appreciate you.
And I like and you know what, never mind. I'll wait. I'll wait until it gets dark. Just throw the bomb on.
And as the train enters the tunnel, it doesn't even take long for the intercom to come on with a scratchy noise. And you
Here it goes.
you hear a woman's voice, and it goes, "This is the Bombi and Clyde crew. We have taken control of this train, and if you don't want to get hurt, come to the observation car, hand over your goods, and this is going to go a lot easier."
Yeah, I got a
I'll
good to hand
show
over.
you getting hurt. I light myself on fire.
At a threat of violence, the shy guy immediately immolates himself.
Well, it's like Sparky's ready. What do you say? We hunker here and wait for him, or we go there and beat the crap out of him?
Okay, the way I see it, we got 4 options here. Option 1. We leave the chest here, we go to the observation deck, and we do horrible, horrible violence to cartoon animals. Option 2. We take the chest with us, and the rest of option 2 is a lot like option 1. Option 3, we split the party. Half of us go to the observation deck, and the rest of that option is a lot like options 1 and 2. Option 4,
the party, we lose out on maximum violence, and I'm not really keen on that one.
you got some problems there, little bomb buddy. I'm concerned about you. Option 4, we give them all to Fungal, we sit here and we wait for them to come to us, and when they come to us, they get the bat.
I pointed the chest and said, "And fine, we can use that as option 5."
I don't quite understand what you're saying, but I like where this is going.
So, Kyle, I'm assuming you're the only one that's been drinking that wine?
I mean, unless anyone else, I've offered it to everybody. So I don't know what Antonio or Yeri Guy or Umbella have decided to do.
What do you? You're crazy. That stuff's bad for you.
I mean, so's exploding, but it doesn't stop me.
I probably have not partaken of wine while we were in this scenario, but I fully believe that Antonio might have had a glass, beforehand with his
There's
calamari.
no way in hell he drinks wine.
He's still an Italian. Come on, we've got a little bit of pride.
He sounds like he's straight out of Jersey Shore.
All right, look, let me tell you something. You can take the most trailer trash, gutter trash Italian, and it might be box wine, but we all got a bottle, a box, a $3 Tisdale bottle squirreled away in some cabinet somewhere. I promise you, I grew up with these people. I know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
makes a killing.
the delicious box
Jersey.
of Franzia.
Yeah, exactly. Grape wine coolers, something.
As long as it's grape related. Why don't, why don't you give me a toughness check, Kyle?
Toughness check?
Oh, botch
All right.
or glitch, whatever we're calling it.
3 successes.
Tom, you're my
3
spirit animal.
I think that's not the first time you've said that.
Well, it's not the first time you've been my spirit animal, Tom. Documented it for science. How did that go?
So as you've been sipping that bottle of wine for a little bit now, and you're feeling a little, not just tipsy, but a little tired too. And the rest of you can notice it too. But your bomb buddy seems to kind of be nodding off, and he just kind of passes out on the floor.
That's okay. He's still ordnance.
I could hug him.
It might help.
And with that, at the door on the other side of the cargo car, you hear a large dunk, dunk, as it just burst open, and a thwomp in what seems to be a train butler uniform bursts through.
How is it ambulating? Is it just like pounding its way?
Basically, not a thwomp, a womp. My bad.
Okay, we're getting some deep lore Mario stuff.
Well,
Wait.
thwomps
It's a
are the
womp?
ones that kind of thwomps are the ones from Super Mario 64, the big brick looking guys.
Thwomps are the ones that float and just drop.
Yes, thwomps
Womps are the big
Gotcha.
brick type things that will fall over on you.
Right. I got Google Images. I know where we're at.
It's easy to remember because Mario 64 had Womp's Fortress with King Womp at the top.
And he says, "Gentlemen, I do believe you heard the call over the intercom. Head to the observation car before things get violent." As he says in a very posh, educated sounding voice that you typically would not expect from a thwomp.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So, no.
And he kind of just looks at the Babam and passed out with a bottle of wine. "Your friend seems to have a problem, and you're about to have a problem too."
Hey, can I ask you a question real fast? You got
As
like
long
what? Five? You got like 5 teeth, right? How attached are you to them?
About 5 times.
That is exactly what he says. And as he turns and says the question to you, "How many teeth do you have attached to that head of yours?" Is it water? Oh, yeah, thank you. Good night. As he says, "How about we find out just how attached those teeth are to your head? Are his teeth still broken and crooked? Yes."
That's just part of their anatomy.
And roll initiative.
This is the one stat that I did not get pretty decent. So let's see.
Your speed stat.
Yeah,
3,
I got
4.
bare fucking minimum.
As a takeover of the train commences.
5.
4.
5. I got 12.
Hold on. My pencil doesn't want to emit its lead.
I've never heard it described like that.
I have a computer in front of me. I'll just use that.
Chaz, why are you
What?
describing my family gatherings? I just saw that. Hey, man, I'm describing my family too.
Thank you. Chaz, you're not the only Italian American around here, I see.
That's dangerous when they start gathering like this.
Ready to go with all the plans and bats. Antonio stands in the back of the fight till the end. Well, hopefully they use their turns to get behind me. I'm actually I was fairly difficult to hurt in the previous session. Now, Josh has said he's going to beef things up, so this is probably going to TPK.
I hope not.
Fun session, Josh.
Our initiative was rolling speed and adding it to
Yeah,
it?
you roll speed and you add the successes to the total score.
Gotcha.
So what did Antonio get?
Antonio got a 4.
Oh my god.
How many did Frieri guy get?
12.
And Barlow?
7.
7. Frieri guys up first. There aren't action commands in this version, so it's a little freeform. Basically, they have the basic options of attacking. The only difference is every time they attack or they attack an enemy, the enemy or them have the option to either try to. I think you can either dodge or defend, and there's one other option.
Counter.
Yeah, counter.
I might actually be able to do that depending on how you envision the Mario Party special ability working. I could just call in a guy named Tony and just put the boots.
But
to
you're
him.
Tony.
I am Tony. But I have another friend named Tony. You know, there's always two Tonys. There's Big Tony, there's Medium Tony, there's Little Tony,
What about Fat
Geriatric Tony.
You're
Tony
making
one
them
leg.
You're making them sound like the little homie figurines.
Little Tonys.
Little Tonys. All right, Fieri guy is up first, and you are currently on fire of your own volition.
I'm going to do my move. What was it again? I'm gonna use my special surprise sprint.
All right, how does it work?
I make a melee attack using my speed, which is currently at 9.
All right. The big guy's going to attempt to defend himself.
Well, yeah, Little Big Tony is like Big Tony's kid, right? And then you got Big Tony, which is Big Tony's
2,
dad.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 explosions.
Tony wants to call it.
Ah, shit. Ah, there we go. 8 successes.
8 successes. Well, you got 3 to defend despite having a pretty large dice pool for this. So why don't you go ahead and give me that damage?
How do that again?
You use speed for attack.
Yes.
Is for your special. Do you use the speed for the damage, or are you still using the attack? Does it specify?
It doesn't specify.
Then I believe you're just doing your flat speed damage.
Okay. Then that's 9.
So the shy guy, currently on fire.
You are broken in the weirdest ways.
You just see him light himself on fire and just run at this guy and just shoulder bash into him as the big thwomp seems to take the hit. He doesn't seem too worse for the wear. But that crack on his back might be starting to look a little bigger.
He's playing it off.
As you hear that,
I only have 13 more flower points left.
and Barlow is up.
I believe I'm unconscious.
Oh, you still got actions. You can drool on the floor. You can fart. You can roll over. Mutter in your sleep.
Can I
we'll see.
explode in my sleep?
That depends on what you're dreaming about.
Right?
Yeah, I will say you are currently asleep for the first round. But with your level of alcoholism, that wine should not have hit you as hard as it did.
Well, he was pre-gaming. He had a whole other bar cart before he got on this train.
Can I roll to see if I have a dream that makes me explode?
It's
Goombella.
about Goombella.
Are you dreaming about Tenacious D?
Yes. Tenaciously Dean Goombella.
By the way, Austin's here for everyone who just wondered what the hell that God voice was.
Austin, when are you going to play with us? You are a legitimately delightful person to have on the table.
Yep, them's his words, boss.
But I'm here right now.
Yes, but you're not here. All right, and that leaves a hole in my heart, and I don't know why you don't care about me anymore.
I believe Shy Guy can take care of you. He's a better dad than I was.
I was gonna say Tom and Austin are in the same house, and then Kyle and Chaz are in the same house. You guys are surprisingly close to each other.
Yeah. So we're all just gonna go raid Josh's.
No, so that means Xavier has to stream from Josh's from now on.
No, it means we invade Adam's house and get the fucking pizza he's been holding out.
For how many years now?
I swear his basement just has a freezer full of all the pizzas he's quote unquote forgotten.
He has said that before. So the thwomp in the basically in the butler uniform is gonna go up to Antonio and he's gonna fall down on him.
I defend with toughness, right?
Yes.
You defend with coolness.
That's actually not a bad stat either. Oh, hey, look at that.
And he gets 5 successes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and boom.
You get 7 to defend.
I have 7 toughness to defend. I've got 4 successes so far and 1 explosion. Aw, Kyle, you're a good dude. We love you. Lovable Pancake Mosky is Kyle, by the way.
What?
What did I
What are
do?
you talking about?
Glenn Couch is subscribed too. Thank you, Glenn.
No, Eric Zion just gifted subs.
Oh, really? Dude, Eric, you're amazing, dude. You know, we like just having you in the community, right? You don't have to throw money at us. I got 5
Believe me,
successes
I've
to
tried.
defend.
You got what?
I got 5 successes to defend.
6?
5.
Oh, 5. So I do believe that means you get to reduce the damage by 5. So you are taking a total of 3 damage.
For the pizza.
How many successes did he get?
He got. How many did I say? I think he got 5 or 6.
I thought you
already
said
forget.
5. So if
5.
But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like somebody correct me.
I might have said 5. I forgot if I said 5 or 6. But if you both got the same,
Doesn't it go to the defender?
Yeah, if that is true, then you take no damage. As you do the Mario thing, and you just kind of huddle into your cap and take the damage.
Yeah, that's cute. That was cute. You feel good about yourself.
And it's your turn.
All right, so I take out the bat, I point at his mouth, and I go, pick one.
He gives an I say.
Yeah, you say. You're going to be saying with a list from now on, go for the knees.
Ooh.
It doesn't have knees.
Well, I'm hitting him in the mouth,
Yeah.
but my ability is called go for the knees, so I'm sticking with that.
We've learned that its weakness already once before.
3 successes to hit.
It's comically tiny feet.
What kind of hat does Antonio wear? He's got like the Mario cap with an A, but his uniform is like sanitation worker brown because he has a real job.
He got 7 to defend, Chaz,
Oof.
due to a couple of explosions.
That's okay. I got more
As
bat.
you go in and you just kind of go for the knees, and once again you realize you are trying to go for the knees on a thing that does not have knees.
Foiled again.
As he says, perhaps you should go back to school and study your anatomy.
The mouth knee is the weakest point of the body. Yeah, okay, Mr. Head. I'll tell you what, how about I crack open your skull and take a look? We'll dabble.
And we are back to the top. Free area guides, your turn.
Charlie, chins are just the knees of the face.
But seriously, Eric, dude, thank you. You are amazing.
And the ceiling is just a floor to the roof.
Exactly.
What does the
You know
shotgun
what?
fire wish to do? Currently a pyro guy.
I'm gonna use my other special guard breaker.
Okay, how does this one work?
I make a melee attack, and if opponent is guarding, I gain +2 to damage, and I prevent them from guarding for 1d4 turns.
Oh boy, well guess what? He has a high defense, so he's guarding. And he gets 5 to defend.
Does it have balls and does Antonio have an ice pick? Okay. Antonio's not a stereotype, all right?
Whoa.
Since what has he not been?
My Italian jersey caricature has depth, okay?
I couldn't finish that with a straight face.
I got 6 successes because explosions.
Then you beat him. He only got that 5 because of explosions.
Oh,
It's okay, Valernos. When I was offered a foreign language to study in college as part of my degree, I took Latin. And it
Oof.
only comes up during movie trivia.
I mean, I took German in high school specifically so I could understand Rammstein. I don't listen to Rammstein anymore.
oh.
The only time my Latin ever comes up is like, oh, there was something Latin in that movie, Josh. What did it say?
All right, so that's 6 damage.
Boy,
Oh, and sorry, 8 damage. And
He
he
is
cannot
taking-
guard for 3 turns.
all right, 3 turns it is.
Okay, Anai, are you really telling us that that's not a noble pursuit?
He has taken some damage. So Barlow,
Wow.
you kind of wake up and you realize you're kind of in a puddle of your own drool, as that wine just did not hit you right, and you wake up to your friend on fire again, as well as a large, intimidating-looking thwomp in front of you.
Guys, something wrong with this wine. It's not right.
Nah, the wine's fine. You just had a little too much. Hey, you want to help?
This is one bottle. I'm offended. All right.
And he's got 5 teeth still, and I'm offended.
Well, I'm gonna light his fucking teeth on fire. How
Yeah,
about that one?
please do that. That would
Bro.
make me feel better.
And I'm gonna whip up some firebomb magic shit.
All right, as you straighten your wizard hat, and he's going to use his significantly less good speed to try to stay out of the way, and get 2 successes to try to dodge.
Oh, buddy. You in it now.
I'm such a good support character.
I genuinely appreciate having you here.
Ten successes.
Oh yeah, he's not moving out of the way of that one. So I believe that uses your coolness for damage. So what's
Yes.
your coolness total?
6.
6. He is taking
Do I need
another
to
hit.
roll
You can. What's up?
Do I need to roll my coolness or?
No, it's
No.
No,
fine.
you just do a flat coolness for the damage.
Yeah, so 6. It's for the shit wine, man.
As that crack on his back just starts spreading out a little bit more. And it's his turn.
Oh, we're making them spread.
He's like, I've had enough of your uncouthness, sir, as he attempts to one more time slam down on Antonio.
4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that was a good roll. Watch it start to suck. 4 successes so far, with 3 explosions.
I have 5 to hit.
That is 6 successes so far. 2 more explosions. 8 successes so far. 1 more explosion. Let me know when you want me to stop rolling.
You can stop.
Stop. He's already dead.
He's not dead, but he's not doing any damage. I almost had 1 damage so far during this encounter. Let's see how this continues to go.
All right, my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
All right, I've learned my lesson. Bat to the face.
Give it to me. He can't defend, so he's trying to move out of the way with
Okay.
no successes.
That's 3 so far. Extra successes don't add to damage, right?
No.
Nope.
Damn.
You just have to win.
Annie's leaving. Bye, Annie. Have a good one. So quick question. My strong bat gives me +1 power. That's to the dice roll, right? That doesn't add to the damage?
It does both.
Does both. Okay. So that's 6 damage right in his fucking gob.
So he tries to fall down on you. You move out of the way, and as he's just picking himself back up, you just kind of wind your bat up
Leg behind, thanks.
and just hit him right in the teeth. As you hear that, just kind of slams back down before he gets a chance to fully get back up.
Does he burst into different things or a bunch of different pieces?
Yeah, we'll say yes, because Chaz did not specify he was doing non-lethal damage this time.
I technically wasn't, considering I didn't use the ability, so.
As he just kind of...
Looks like the womp got womped.
That's actually a thwomp.
Yeah! Hey, little man, that's funny where I come from.
As I pull up another match slowly.
You come from a silly place.
Oh, he comes from Camelot?
I that he does.
I mean, it's really
Right.
only silly when the meth addicts are out, but yeah, you don't want to go out after about 10 o'clock at night. You will die.
So as with that, 3 more figures emerge from the car behind you guys.
Oh, by the way, if it's a mystery why I'm reacting to stuff late or if I'm seeing things wrong, like the gifted subs, I'm actually watching the feed that you guys are on our OBS, so I apologize I'm not getting all of the messages in chat. Continue.
Yeah. A Dugan and a Squeak come out, also
Jesus
wearing
Christ, man. This is... Now I know what old people feel like when people talk about Pokemon. A Dugan and a Squeak?
Squeak are the little-
Mouse, the little mouse thing. I don't know how to describe a Dugan and
How do you spell it? D-U-G-G-E-N?
Doogan.
and a Craw,
Oh, fuck.
also
Hey.
wearing the uniform of the train service.
Delinquent Yoshi, got it.
Oh no, Dugans are they're little dog people.
And the Craw, another thing I don't know how to describe, but they were the
Little bird people.
West Side fucking gangsters in Rogueport.
Gotcha. Okay.
I redid my research, folks. There is so much little bits of lore in the Paper Mario series. It's funny.
Is
I was like,
comedic.
I need to design NPCs. Look at all these races there are to choose from. That's more than I thought.
And they all have their own society.
Yeah. If you want to run a tabletop RPG in the Super Mario world, you might as well use Paper Mario.
I mean, it's the best one to go to for.
Kyle thought I was joking when I said there was a gang war going on.
Mhm.
That's in the video games.
Yeah. In the very first 10 minutes of the game, you can see a small scuffle in the background that never gets addressed.
People die.
In character is just Antonio's racism. I like to think that, he's a gruff exterior, but deep down, Antonio is at his core a good person.
Underneath all that cholesterol wrapped around his heart.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. And you gotta kind of have to get past the smell because, once you've been in dumpsters for a couple of years, it never really goes away.
Hey man, you're probably pulling in 80 to 100K a year, depending on how long you've been at the job.
I mean, I gotta pay for the mushroom risotto sometimes. Have you seen these coins? They're huge. The exchange rate is horrible.
Like we said, I don't know if Antonio's been to prison. He has his PhD in philosophy. I don't know what he specialized in studying, but I'm assuming absurdism.
Let's go
But
with that.
the three other little creatures come by and they're like very grateful. Essentially, is what's happening. The
Are we
squeak is
able to tell that from them approaching?
yeah. You basically see various forms of prostration and gratitude.
Are these guys wearing uniforms of any sort?
Yes, they're wearing the same uniforms as the Thwompas.
Uh-huh.
As I pull out another match.
And their gratitude quickly turns to fear.
I want to kind of get a read on these guys. I don't really trust them. You want me to roll what, smarts?
Yeah, we can roll smarts. He studied, forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, that's great.
What he studied is none of your freaking business.
He studied that he's walking here.
Not a great roll. 2 successes.
2 successes. The fear seems genuine from what you can tell, as they see the shy guy about to pull another match out and light himself on fire.
Hold on there, little guy. I think these might be the real ones. They better be the real ones, and I'm gonna give them the evil eye. Just so they don't try shit.
I've been on this train for like 2 years.
You 2 years, and you didn't recognize that guy, huh? Yeah,
he's
easy to miss.
Man. He's one of the new hires. He's meant to help with carrying the bags.
Who does the background checks here? Infrastructure. Anyway, I'm sorry. You have your own problems. I'm going through something right now. The blood pressure does things to you.
It's like, yeah, once that announcement on the intercom went on, he went all whack and started talking all fancy.
He was a sleeper agent.
Started talking all fancy. Are there any more weird talking fancy assholes on this train?
There are a lot of new people here. I know the sous chef is a new hire.
That fucking bitch.
You say as you stare at your empty wine bottle.
She fucking ruined my
She owes me
goddamn
more wine.
Okay. We need to go to the fucking kitchen cart now. And no, it's not to get more wine.
All right, I'm going to follow Barlow. But you know how, like, when you're sitting in an office chair and you move it across the room, how you kind of, like, drag it with your feet? I'm doing that on the chest. I am sitting on this chest, ambulating it through the train.
As Gumbella's like, that's not really necessary.
Oh, it's necessary. It's necessary. You see how much stupidity goes on here. I don't trust any one of these people to wipe their ass, let alone protect this thing. I'm not moving.
At your infrastructure for that. The squeak also starts.
What? I didn't hear you, Josh.
I said, as you gruffly start gesticulating at these people, the little mouse also starts crying at your angry Italian demeanor. But Gabella will be like, there's only one other car behind us. It's the caboose. That's the employee car. I don't think anybody else is going to be coming from the back. If you're going to the front of the train, I think this thing will be safer back here.
I don't trust you. Check the back.
Do you tell that to Gumbella or you tell that to one of your other compatriots?
I just, in general, as I move to go check the back.
As you go to check the back, there it is indeed the caboose. There are some basic sleeping quarters currently empty, and out of a back window, you can see more darkness from the tunnel. Yes, Valerinos, they are dressed as employees.
I go, still dragging the chest beneath my impressive girth as I do so. I want to check the back door. You know what I mean? The back door of the caboose, there's probably like a ladder on the other side to lead to the top. I want to make sure that's locked.
You go, and it is. You give it a good rattle, and it's locked.
It has that big lock on it.
Yeah, it has the stereotypical big Mario lock on the outside. If you look through the window.
I have tentatively achieved satisfaction with this result. All right. Where to from here? Sous chef? Sous chef, she getting the bat next?
Oh, she's getting something.
I don't know how you mean when you talk like that. You're kind of a weird guy. Anyway, let's go address this. Wait, little people that work here. Who else? New hires. Where'd this Bommy and Clyde come from? Was they passengers? Was they people? What do you know about them? They pay in cash? Of course, no, they paid in coins. Why do I ask you this? Your friggin' economy is a cartoon. Tell me all you know about
them. The squeak will kind of chip in like a high squeaky voice and tell you that other than the thwomp and the sous chef, everybody else on here are passengers. So they could have been hidden amongst anybody.
Where's the old man? The conductor.
She'll say he should be at the front of the train.
Oh boy! I bet nothing bad ever happens at the control station. I'm gonna have to save this old man. All right, somebody lead the way because I'm about to have a nosebleed, and I need to excise that energy, particularly into one of these people's faces. Get me out of this room.
Who's
Kitchen
leading the way?
I am gonna manifest like fire hands since the bombs don't have hands and just like start cracking my knuckles.
I'm gonna guard the door like I said I was going to.
Are we taking the box with us?
Yeah, this is going with us, and I'm not getting up from it. I'm dragging it behind us with my arms crossed as I follow behind Barlow.
Kitchen card.
Well, the thing is, before the kitchen car is the commercial car, where you see a toad family. A family of toads, and it seems to be a couple of bulbs. Currently,
Hang on. How do you spell bulb?
BUB-UL.
Or the fucking plant things.
Yeah.
Images. Okay.
Oh, well, hey, would you look at that?
Mhm.
Can he get banned from commenting just from the amount of times that you pinned him out? I want to know at what point Twitch is going to be like, yeah, this guy just can't comment on this channel anymore.
Mhm.
The answer is not. The answer is more than 39 at least.
I think X is going for the record of being the most shit on member of CAFCON.
But yeah,
I don't know.
there's a bulb couple and a family of toads, a mama toad and a papa toad, and their two little kids currently crying on the floor.
Well, Yusuf, he doesn't do it to be funny. He does it out of spite at this point. I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, and it seems as though a couple of babams have taken control of this area of the cart as they are extorting these two families for money. As they turn to you, and they're wearing little sweaters, and in a Swedish accent, they're like, well. It seems as though Tiny was not able to get rid of you
Who did we
or
lose?
take care of you. We lost
Nope,
cut.
there. That's how we know it's a stream.
Yay.
We're streaming now, boys. Let's go.
Hang on. Ooh, I think things are hiccuping with our internet connection. Okay, we're green again. Green is good. Yeah, Tiny. Tiny's a pile of rocks in the back cot there. I'd bring a dustpan if you want to go mourn him. You seem considerably smaller than Tiny, so whatever you're gonna do, don't do it. Just don't, okay? It's not gonna end well, particularly for you. I feel bad for the people who have to clean this train up already. They'd only be sweeping up gunpowder. I'm gonna hurt you, is the gist of what I'm saying here. Is that coming true?
Why don't you give me a coolness check, and you can use your special ability for intimidation if you'd like.
I would like, because that's why I have it. Dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Ooh, that was almost a botch, but it wasn't. I got 3 ones, 2 successes, and 1 explosion. 2 successes.
2 successes. They scoff at you very Swedishly, as they're like, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? And I am very bad at accents, so that is my best attempt at being Swedish you're going to get.
No, just do a squiskar.
Squizcar.
Dude, you
Dildos.
just totally put your money through your mouth.
Yeah, I'll put my money where my mouth is, and I'll put my Louisville Sluggo where your mouth is. How's that sound?
And give me initiative.
Oh, whoo! I got 2 explosions this time. I might actually get to do stuff at a reasonable moment.
I only got 1.
7.
So, 12.
Das Grandpa's guitars. I think she knows it. 15 viewers, by the way, yeah.
Weird. Why is so many people watching this meme?
I think it's our usual crew. We're just like growing slowly. If anybody here that's not our usual crew, hey, by all means, say hello. We would love to
People
converse
really
with you.
want to see Paper Mario RPG, Tom.
We're feeling
Finally,
This is what they've been waiting for.
Like 100 people just surge in, like Super Mario. What the fuck? Paper Mario, let's go, guys.
I'm legitimately convinced that we could get a following from this because nobody else is doing this. We have there's other recordings from like years ago, but we have the market cornered.
That's right now, yes.
This isn't the stream that they asked for, but it's the stream that they needed.
Ooh, you guys. Holy shit, you guys. I just got a bolt of inspiration. Do you know what people would fucking watch us? Or what would make people want to watch us?
What?
A Zelda RPG. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Probably.
So, Tom, would you be Linkle?
Why?
It's your favorite character from the series.
You're mixing me up with Xavier. I quite frankly think Linkle's fucking silly.
Come on, Yusuf. You wouldn't want to watch that? I want to play that. What system would I use for that, though?
I'm sure you could just use 5th edition somehow.
I mean, that's the obvious answer, but I'm wondering if there's a better idea.
So, Antonio, what's your initiative?
7.
And Guy Fieri.
12.
Barlow.
A meager 12.
5.
Yeah, like I said, like that D&D is the obvious answer. But is there a better one?
My frog.
I refuse to learn that rule system. Not because the creator is a massive racist, but because it's pedantic as hell.
New satanic panic.
Fucking Varg wants me to determine whether it's a stiff breeze, a gentle breeze, a moderate breeze. Who let you design a system, Varg? 4chan has done a significantly better job than you so far.
Legend of Zelda 40K. What the fuck?
All right, free area guy, you were up first.
Well, I believe I'm still in the other room, unaware of what's going on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I forgot you did say that you were gonna be the bouncer even though the chest is moved.
Hand still out.
So you hear a skirmish coming from the other room at this point.
Oh,
So you are so fast that you still react faster than us even when you don't know things are actively happening.
oh right, I'm still on fire. I might even be faster.
So
Yes,
What do
I'm
you
slightly faster. Huh?
What are you doing as you hear a scuffle coming from the next car over?
Heavy music inspired magic systems. That sounds like something that exists, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Continue.
Well,
Heavy
I
metal?
guess without even looking, I'm gonna I'll charge shoulder first into hopefully not someone I know.
You know what? Why don't you give me a coolness check, Tom?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, that's one of my lower stats. But I did get 2 explosions.
Oh boy.
You're not wrong, Yusuf. I think
That's
it's generally
4.
on full blast, just period.
4 successes.
Yeah.
So as you guys get ready to fight these bombs in very fashionable looking sweaters, just out of the other room, you just hear "Wah, wah," as your flaming shy guy friend comes and just tackles into the first one. And
I've
why
never
don't you
been so proud of my life.
That's gonna end well. Yeah, fires and explosives. I look at the Toad family and be like, back car now. There ain't gonna be no this car.
Why don't you give me the a standard attack roll?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You could swap the Vancian magic with spell points in 5e. Just saying.
That was really close to a botch. But I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Well, the bomb up front got none. So why
Yay.
don't you give me your damage?
Now, I mean, if they're anything like actual Paper Mario bombs, they should just explode on contact with flames. But that would be 6 damage.
6 damage. So
6
from the
fire
other room-
damage.
And so from the other room, Antonio and Barlow, you just hear the wow as shoulder to the door. Frieri guy on fire jumps in and just bashes into that first bomb. And heroically, the thing goes up and his fuse ignites.
Just.
And he sets off the one behind him. Who sets off the one behind him?
How many
Who sets
bombs
off
are
the
there?
one behind him?
4, apparently.
Yeah, there were 4 of them.
Oh,
As you just hear, oh no.
that's a lot of damage.
Poof! Poof! Why don't you all give me speed checks?
Okay, I have a legitimate question here.
Yes.
So we are taking the Paper Mario, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say custom, but that's not it. We're taking the Paper Mario convention of being on an actual stage for the battle scene as a given, right? Are there
Yes.
actually women and children in danger right now?
I will say it depends on how you want to roleplay this.
Are we close enough to them to get hit by the explosion?
There's 4 bombs exploding.
Yeah, but weren't they on the other side of the cart?
There's 4 bombs exploding.
It's okay. Everyone
Shrapnel's a
pack their
thing.
mushrooms. They'll be fine.
Yeah, we can get a super shroom. They'll be fine. Remember, I'm also a medic.
All right.
Yes, whatever you want.
The guy who sets himself on fire is also the medic.
See if he survives.
2 successes.
8.
3.
How many did you get, Tom?
8.
8. I will say everybody but Tom take 2 damage.
Okay.
That's what pain feels like.
As just an epic guitar solo plays in the background as a heroic shy guy decides to set off 4 bombs at once. While after having lit himself on fire.
So what is the range of a bomb explosion here?
Well, they're all right next to each other, so I thought it'd be thematic.
Well, I mean, like the rest of us, because I
Probably the stage.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, we're doing the Paper Mario thing where we're all lined up. So it's not like a battle grid or anything, or that we have like actual spacing here. We're just here and we're taking turns whomping on each other because RPG logic.
Yeah, there are tiers in that there's flying and ground and I believe ceiling creatures.
Yeah.
So there is a possibility that you would be unable to damage creatures depending on what tier they are on the battlefield.
Like bombs can't jump.
Yep. So if any of you were flying, the bombs would not be able to attack you. So I will say you hear some minor moaning coming from the other passengers, having gotten caught in the explosion of 4 bombs going off at once. But nothing necessarily lethal.
I'm a hero.
As the
Proud of you,
shot
Tom.
just kind of turns to you guys and gives you 2 thumbs up.
As what?
I'm gonna do the same with my fire hands. Turn the teeth on.
I have 3 mushrooms. And I am the kind of person to roleplay this, so I will. If I distribute a mushroom and like slice it up and give it to the injured parties, is that good enough to, I guess, pick them up a little bit?
I'll say yes. So you don't. You can role play and not necessarily waste all your items.
I appreciate it.
So these bombs hurt each other when they exploded?
Mostly just because I built them a little special just for a good joke.
Okay.
What was the joke?
Mostly I was kind of expecting some kind of fire shenanigans to happen.
Well,
Whatever
duh.
gave you that idea?
And as Antonio was starting to distribute items, or starting to distribute one of his mushrooms to the injured parties, where are the items?
Mushroom heals 5 hit points on its own.
Oh no, I know. I was just looking for something else real quick.
Gotcha. The treasure.
Also, we've got star points and coins from the thwomp.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
So amongst the explodable bombs, you're able to find 1 honey syrup. And
Woo!
the mama toad, grateful to Antonio for aiding her loved ones, gives him a honey candy
Oh.
from her purse.
What about the hero?
The shy guy is mostly getting disdainful looks from the bulbs and the toad family. The father just kind of looks at him. He's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
He asked the one on fire.
I will politely decline. Thank you very much, ma'am. I don't need that. You can keep that for your kids.
She's like, "Leave it to the human to be a hero."
I kind of do one of these at that. I don't like being typecasted at that. I really don't, but I'll suck that one down just for the.
I'll approach with my hands outreached.
Why don't you give me an intimidation check, Tom? You can have 2 extra dice for being on fire this one time. I will not make that a regular thing unless you decide to buy that as an ability.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
You're not gonna fucking believe this, but I already have 5 and 2 explosions.
Good.
7 and another explosion.
So you see
8.
you see Antonio decline the candy as you decide to move in your flaming hand outreach and you just give a wow.
Well, I like the idea. Like, I'm not trying to be intimidating. I'm just like, I'll take it instead. But they're intimidated anyway.
I mean, if a guy walks up to you on fire, just totally calm as shit, it's gonna mess with
After
you.
he killed 4 people. Don't forget the part where he killed 4 people.
Sorry for what? I'm having a blast.
She's like, "Take the candy, please. Leave my family alone."
Oh god. What did you put in Discord? Crap novelist.
I can't. I can kind of check on my phone. I don't think this will mess anything up. I'm assuming the front lobby. Where'd you post it? Quick, dead air. Somebody say something.
I was just the XP. Everybody gets 4 for this one.
4 XP.
A honey syrup to distribute, And another 5 for the last encounter.
Yay.
So 10 total?
Yes.
I have
XP?
absolutely no idea how I'm spending this.
Wait,
Wait, star points, right?
4 and 5 is 9.
That's math. It's our star points, right? Is our XP?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you hit 100, you level up.
Oh,
So we're at 51.
Yeah.
Yay.
For once,
Alright.
I'm actually tracking XP.
Nice, man. Doing it.
And
Doing the
everybody can take 8 coins for the last encounter.
Nice. How much?
8.
8 coins.
You said 8.
oh, dude, that is awesome.
Okay.
Dude, don't be sorry for that. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. He posted a Zelda fan-made RPG in the Discord. I'll take a look at it if I like the system, maybe. If not, I might still do 5e. We'll see.
I'm gonna play something silly.
Tom,
When have you ever done that?
how long have we been playing together? I know. I know you're gonna be like fucking Tingle or something, or like a
No,
hide and seek kid, or the boat.
Nah, Mido.
He's gonna be the meteorite.
Tingle.
I'm gonna play as the moon.
Ooh, Yusuf coming with that fire today.
Name one other time.
PL.
I want to be the cool guitar playing Zora.
Or
Oh,
just be Beetle. Hey! Wait, was that Tingle? I think that was Tingle.
That was
used to do
Beetle. Oh yeah. No. Thank you.
That was Beetle.
Be a fairy and deal damage by saying, "Hey, listen." Hey, me and Crap Novelist on the same wavelength.
All right, I'm done derailing with being a Zelda nerd. Continue, please. Okay. I am legitimately enjoying myself.
So just to make it clear, the commercial car in which most of the people not in first class staying has been mostly destroyed, including the rooms you guys were supposed to use after the fatal bomb incident 2 minutes ago.
That's okay. I'm sleeping on this chest now.
You know, sometimes things just don't go in your favor, and you have to be cool with it.
And so, what do you all choose to do next?
We're still going to the kitchen, right?
Yes.
So that's only one car over.
Since I got to do nothing in that last room, I'm still pretty much as ticked off as I was before.
You haven't done any. Oh wait, no, yeah. You did something.
You kind of one-shot the whole enemy team there, Tom.
It was cool.
fun.
It was cool as shit. Oh, don't get me wrong. Barlow is proud as fuck of Perrieri guy.
Who got a candy for his efforts.
Yay!
So I'm assuming Barlow just kind of
tastes
kicked open
like
the
you.
next door over.
Pretty much just started walking, watched flaming Shy Guy run past me, and I don't know if I've actually stopped. I've walked slow, man. I'm a bomb.
You kick open the door to the kitchen cart as you see the fuzzy chef who is bouncing around from one kitchen utensil to the next. Passed out on the floor, his chef hat askew. As the toad with the French accent with I'll say she has brown braids and a chef's uniform says, well. I see that wine did not put you out for as long as I was hoping. The filthy little interlopers.
Oh, what kind of fucking idea is it? Ruining my goddamn wine.
I don't even got to be
I'm gonna
angry for
burn
this
a
one. He's
lesson
got this.
into you. You ain't gonna forget.
Were you going right at her, or what's happening?
Yeah, fuck it, fireball.
All
Like,
right.
I was gonna like wail on the whole cart until they showed up, but since she's right there, I'm just
Throw her in the soup. No, what you do is you target the rest of the booze and explode it.
I don't know if she's got a lot of liquor, so I don't think I can generate enough heat to explode glass.
Fair enough. But it would be cool.
It would be cool.
All right. Why don't you guys give me that initiative?
Did you want to use the initiative from last time? Since we technically didn't.
I mean, if you want to, sure.
I'm not worried about
I
it.
would like to re-roll that one because mine was dog
yeah.
shit.
I
What'd
mean,
you
I'm
get?
just wasting the best initiative roll I ever had, but whatever.
What'd you get?
I'm just kidding. So I'm at a 4.
Guy Frieri?
Hang on. I'm rolling.
Barlow?
I got a 12 again.
I got 7.
All right, that would put Guy Frieri up first.
Well, I guess I'll just hit them on fire again.
Ooh, she's gonna try sidestepping out of the way then.
She thinks she's faster than me?
You never know. Tom can't be faster if he's not here.
Did I get dropped?
Yep.
For a second.
Well, ain't that a son of a bitch? But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 explosion.
7 successes to dodge.
I got 7 successes to hit.
I believe it goes to the defender then.
Yup.
So you decide to shoulder bash this French toad. And for the first time in your life, somebody manages to move out of the way.
Does she block him with the Teflon frying pan?
I will say she kind of takes the chef's smock or the apron and kind of throws it over the shy guy. Like a bullfighter. How does Guy Frieri react to this egregious?
Well, the thing she draped over me just goes up. Just confused.
Why don't you try slowing down a little? She's like, you're going to burn the food. And with that, it is her turn.
Woo.
And she's going to take a chef's knife out and throw it at Frieri guy.
Oh no, I'm gonna dodge.
Ooh, you're gonna dodge. This is speed against speed because she's attacking with a ranged weapon. And I am finally getting explosions.
Woo.
6 to hit.
We're having fun.
I got 4 to dodge.
Ooh, you soak nothing when you try to dodge, so you are taking a whopping 6 damage.
Oh! Well, guys, I'm down to 1 HP.
That's okay, you got a honey candy.
And
Chopper
a
snack.
soup. I
So everything-
think you mean I was gifted a honey candy after I earned it.
Barlow, you are up. Everything has been somewhat fun in games other than the murder as you see a knife sticking out of your Shy Guy friend.
All right, I've had enough of this bitch. I'm just gonna well up my fire hands and attempt to just kind of clap her in between.
All right, you're
From a
making a
distance.
fire magic attack.
Oh yeah, I've seen that page in the Kama Sutra.
3 successes to dodge.
Too shy for life.
6 successes.
6 successes, so you're hitting. A failed dodge means she's taking all the damage.
Don't be 6. Because I'm so fucking
6
cool.
damage. So you fire hands clap. And she does not look too good. Antonio, you are up.
Guys, I'm having a bit of a crisis here. I come from a traditional household. I don't know about how I feel about hitting the goyle.
She ruined the wine. She stabbed her friend.
Yeah.
You hit her in the fucking knees.
This is the
I
one
just
time I
look-
don't want to go for the knees.
I just look at the knife and look at him like, and just like gesticulate at it, just like.
I got a better idea, little man. Listen. You do you. You get your revenge on her. I'm going to spend one of my mushrooms to heal free area guy.
That'll do.
So you get 5 hit points back. I have sextupled your health.
Man, mushrooms are so economic on me.
What's your max?
7.
So 7.
She said that people from Jersey ain't Italian.
They ain't real Italians. I mean, could you imagine being Italian, seeing the Jersey Shore, and knowing people think that's real Italian culture?
Yes, I can, Josh. Yes, I can.
Well, I mean,
Ja-
that's simply because it is. Let's be real.
I mean, you could almost say Jersey is to Italy as Quebec is to France.
Look, I'm just going to say we make fun of Guidos, too. Anyway, that's me. I'm done.
Free area guy, you're back up.
Ugh.
You no longer have a knife sticking out of you.
I pull the knife out and stick the mushroom in instead.
You're not really sure where he eats from. The mask seems to indicate he might have a mouth,
Or maybe
But
that's just what he
really-
wants us to think.
but really you don't know. They're kind of like Jawas. You really don't know what's under that hood.
Just push it in their left eye.
Just it slides under the mask and it's never seen again.
You love
plate-
cabbage. I don't have enough hair gel to pull that one off.
Well, I'm gonna do a surprising sprint.
Oh boy, you know what she's gonna do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 to dodge.
Well, I already have 5 and an explosion.
Well, you're hitting. Give me that. What's the
Oh
total?
wait, that's another explosion. 8. That's 9 flaming damage.
As the sous chef goes up in flames. Does the shy guy have any witty one-liners?
Wow.
No, because cool guys don't look at flames.
Yeah, so you basically see your shy guy buddy do the same thing as he just starts taking off in a sprint. Just rolls through this woman and just skids to a stop on the other side.
Yo.
And if it wasn't a shy guy, it would look pretty cool. But gosh darn it, you know he's doing his best. And also, he seems to have a very violent streak through him. He's killed quite a few people on this train as it is.
He's got a higher body count than I do.
He's the support.
Yeah. We're being supported by not having to fight anybody. It's great. I have so many flower points.
No one can even say I power gamed this character.
It's true.
You did. You just did it in a really weird way, and it's glorious.
All your stats were randomly rolled, and all of the abilities are pretty similar. Not similar in the fact that they're the same thing, but they all have when you come up with your abilities in this game, they have like a general baseline of what they do, typically with only a 1 or 2 bonus. So Tom has just been a strangely violent little shy guy.
I'm gonna get tougher, I swear.
Valernos, I love that question so much. I think it's more entertaining to just let the mystery linger.
When people ask him, so you waste management or waste management? Is the answer just yes?
Look, I've had to turn down the Pianta Syndicate a number of times now. Let's not go into this.
What my job is none of your frickin' business.
This is more about how many times it's suck his dick off. I don't think we've said that yet so far.
Well, there you go. We're making progress. Let's go suck a stick off.
So with that, the fuzzy seems to awaken, and he is what is happening? One
Your
thing I
sous
know,
chef over here is well done. What can you tell us about what's going on?
Yeah.
I need to get like signs.
Last thing I remember, I was trying to prepare the food, and then my sous chef, she hands me a little bit of wine, and next thing I know, I'm on the floor. Oh, the dinner is not going to be ready on time. I am afraid. I must get back to my work.
I give him a little pat on the head. Just,
It singes a little.
The kitchen reeks of burnt hair.
Yeah, pretty much. But despite this being a fuzzy chef, there's surprisingly little hair on the little hair in any of the food.
Does he just have like one big hair net wrapped around him?
He's a professional.
I do think somebody had made that joke in chat earlier.
Oh, I apologize. I missed that.
It's okay.
Well, Antonio, where are we going now? My vengeance has been taken. I'm ready to cool it down. But
Okay, well, I return you to my 4 options. We're going to the observation deck at some point. Do I keep this thing under my ass the whole way?
yes,
Okay, then what was that?
working so far.
I think that was option 2. We're doing option 2.
I think that was
Observation
3.
deck.
I think I was.
No, option 3 was split the party. Option 3 was split the
Alright.
party, leave somebody behind that got it. Option 2 was we bring this with us. So I guess
Split heads.
we are de facto going with option 2 here.
I'm good with that.
Right.
Let's,
We're going with option
press
2,
on.
and I'm going with option number 1, and whoever's face is up there.
It's gonna get split.
I just wanted mushroom risotto. We're going up to the observation deck.
All right, one more car over. You come to the observation car. And it seems to be surprisingly empty.
There's ninjas, isn't there? There's ninjas. I already know there's gonna be some kind of stupid ninja thing. I don't know half of the species that exist here. Isn't there one with like little pajamas and the bandana? Fiery guy can't. I need some light here.
I'm gonna whip up some light. Just
All right, listen up, any and all denizens of this cot. If you's hiding, I can already tell you's is smarter than the last 5-6 people we've left in rubble back there. I guarantee you're not gonna fare much better. So put your crap back, get off at the next station, we'll call it even, and I won't have to use the bat.
Why don't you give me a coolness check?
You're making the decision here. You have a binary option that involves the bat. 4 so far, 2 explosions. 6, 1 explosion. 6 successes.
So behind a decorative potted plant, you see 2 little red hands kind of stick up. Please, man.
Come on out. I gesture with the bat.
Groveling on his knees is another shy guy.
What does he look like?
He looks like a pretty normal shy guy.
Are you Bommy? Or was they Bommy? Are you Clyde? Which one's Bommy and Clyde?
No, man,
He's the bomb.
Look,
Please,
man, I've been traveling with him. He's killed more people than I have. There ain't no thing as just a shy guy. So what are you doing here? What's the plan?
That seemed racist.
I would argue that was anti-racist. I'm acknowledging that you're all unique. Am I feeling bat fluid? You better start talking before you've chosen not to bat. I commend you on that decision. Start talking before I change your mind for you.
He's like, it's embarrassing, man.
You got a mask. Nobody knows who you are. I mean, not you. You're special, and you light yourself on fire wherever you go. You make a bit of a spectacle. You're kind of famous at this point. But him specifically, nobody knows who he is.
There's the shy guy grabbing the floor. Is like a lot of shy guys light themselves on fire, man. They're called pyro guys.
Do they also make helicopters out of thin air?
Those are meta guys.
The bat is thirsty. I didn't ask about your species.
He's like, I'm a train guy. I like trains.
I feel like you didn't hear the last sentence came out of my mouth. What do you got to do with this?
Nothing, man. I just like going on trains, and I like learning about trains. Out of his little robe, he pulls out some magazines on trains.
Do you hit people with model trains, or you just kind of a letdown to your people?
Hang on. We're jumping the gun here. Are you involved with this heist in any way?
He's like, no.
God damn it, go play with your trains. Where did the others go?
He
needs more training.
What'd you say, Josh?
He says they went to the next car over.
Of course they did. I'm sorry to have disturbed you, sir. And I start butt sliding the chest over to the next door.
Oh yeah, you could call him a trainophile. I was thinking like a train otaku. He's just one of those people that likes going on trains and learning about trains.
Otaku conductor.
Otaku
Train race
conductor?
guy.
As he's about to leave, he goes up to Free Airy guy. And in the shy guy language, he's just like, "What's up with these people?"
Weird.
He just gives you.
They're crazy.
Yeah, you guys see some kind of shy guy conversation happening as he goes to the next car over.
All right, I throw open the door, and I say, listen, I know I yell loud enough so you all heard that back there, so all of that I just said, you. I say that before I even register who or what is in the room. Just kind of kick open the door and start belligerenting. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, I thought you cut out for a second. I'm just an idiot.
No. I take it you were the one that caused that ruckus back there.
Who's talking?
A Yoshi in a butler uniform.
Of course, they're always in butler uniforms. Listen, I just came here for some risotto, okay? And then there was like a squid and the Rule 34 lady, and then all of a sudden your buddy comes in and he starts the ruckus. I finished the ruckus, and I'm going to put a cap on this one too. So what is it? What's the big evil plan? What are you going to waste my time with now? Come on, out with it.
As an old toad lady kind of peeks out from a seat, and she's like, "Septimus, what's going on back there?"
Oh, God damn it, I really don't want to beat the old toad lady with a bat.
And he's like, nothing of your concern, madam.
Hey,
Go back to your novel."
madam. No, you need to come out here. What are you, his mom? You part of this? You better not be part of this.
She's like, Septimus is my manservant.
Yeah, I've seen that movie before. Listen, what's going on here? Somebody better start talking.
And the little old toad lady just looks very confused, and she's like, well, rightfully, I don't know where I am. It seems we're always traveling these days. Septimus, where are we going? And he's like,
Well, Septimus
"Silence."
better explain, because Septimus ain't gonna be man-serving you shit with 2 broken shins.
So,
I'm actively, like, staring down Septimus with the bat.
Septimus, what? Did you have 6 other cronies with you, or you just like having funky names with numbers?
Oh, he's the 7th.
Yeah.
I just got that. That was clever, Josh.
Thank you. Did I time that correctly? Yeah, I guess I did.
You talk fancy. Friends talk fancy. You ruin the wine. You stab my friend. And this guy hasn't been able to hit any kneecaps yet. You're just causing problems.
I did okay with the teeth.
It's right. I mean, come on. Kneecap. It doesn't have the same crunch.
Why don't you guys all give me a smarts check?
I got smarts.
Ooh.
4 so far, 2 explosions.
3 with 2 explosions.
6 so far, 2 explosions. 8.
4, 5, 1 more explosion. 5 successes.
Sook.
So did everybody get more than a 4?
Yes.
You guys recognize the little toad lady. She is famous mystery novelist Sue Price.
Huh. But where's the T in her name? She's not a real toad.
It stands to reason that it seems as Yoshi is using this dodgery old lady as some kind of cover.
I'm still pointing at the bat. He better start talking. Because it's going to get progressively more difficult with every swing.
He's like,
Do you want me to light your bat on fire, or?
I feel like that would damage it more than the wear and tear that it already deals with on a daily basis. We'll call that Plan B. Anyway, Septimus, you got words.
he's like, I don't see Tiny. I don't see Paprika.
Oh, you want me to show him? Bring a dustpan.
He's like, oh no, go on ahead.
Yeah, it's not going to work there, buddy. You tell me what's going on here.
A train heist.
You behind it?
You just look at him and like, like, duh.
Technically, from this perspective, he's at the front of it.
Yeah, that's cute. That's real
Always-
cute. I got the patience for this. Septimus, and I'm going to put the bat like into his bulbous nose.
He just kind of looks down at very, still very composed.
He's gonna eat your bat.
I'm going in after it. And he's not going to like it when it comes out.
You see the
Fight his way out.
You gotta be careful getting eaten by a Yoshi. You'll end up as an egg.
I've played Smash Brothers. I know how this works. I just have to mash A.
Let's see how good your mashing is.
He's like, I already gave you your answer, sir. This is a simple train heist. Nothing more. Nothing less. And you've made a rather tiff about the whole thing.
All right.
I
Here's
no
what we're
longer
going to do.
see this as
We're going to
comfortable
pick a car. We're going to hang him out the window by his tongue. And he gets to ride coach all the way back to the next station.
So what do you all do?
Can I ride the Yoshi?
I don't think he's gonna let you do that.
Aw.
He's letting you pass onto the next train car, but or he's not putting up a fight.
I
What are we
feel
gonna
like
find in the next car?
no, hang on. I feel like this is a dupe. Like he's gonna like they're gonna spit roast us if we go on behind. So something needs to happen with this guy. Although, but I also feel like maybe Antonio's not the best leader.
You're the
But
human.
you are the leader. You're the human.
I'm the battering ram. Just because I go
What-
first doesn't mean I'm the leader.
What's the next cart?
That would be the conductor's car. You're currently in first class.
Can't you tell from all the old people?
Yeah.
So are you in charge of this train heist?
No, that would be Bombi and Clyde.
So what pot do you have in it?
I'm just a humble butler, part of the cover.
Cover
And,
for what, smart guy?
The heists.
Josh, do I have any trash bags on my person?
I don't know if you carry those in your pocket.
Tom, do you have anything approximately Yoshi-sized on your person?
I mean, in my inventory? No. But would I? Maybe.
But I don't know if you heard him, but he did say that he is a quote-unquote transport for the goods.
So I can break your knees and you can't transport shit. Listen, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're either going to find a closet, a toilet, some sort of small confined space. He's going in it. And then we're all going to the next car.
Well, I mean, you're carrying around a small confined space.
Yeah, but like this is a small confined space for something else.
I'll
Would
hold
my
the
wicker be big
rod.
enough
Don't
to
worry.
hold this Yoshi?
Wait a minute. We can have Goombella hold on to him. I saw on the internet she can fit a lot of stuff up there. Wait, maybe that was
That's,
non-canon.
Those are not anatomically accurate.
Foiled again.
Don't worry. I'll hold the rod while we put the Yoshi in there.
You have knives. Everything is Yoshi's size. God damn.
I trust you.
Accurate.
However, I feel like that plan could go to pots in a second, and I really truly feel that the rod is better secured underneath my ass.
But I want it.
I mean, there's some ovens back.
Yoshi in the oven.
You want
Yeah.
some dino nuggets? I mean, that's how you get them.
Mhm.
I mean, option 2 is we just beat this motherfucker unconscious.
I'm good with that.
One way or the other, he's out of the way.
Let's brutalize the butler in front of this sad old lady.
She's doddering. She won't notice.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Swing away.
Hey, Sue, we're just going to play baseball with your butler real fast.
Why didn't you give me initiative real quick then?
And as I just leer at him, I just glare and say, remember, you chose the bat.
If
But he
anything,
didn't.
you're trying to avoid the bet.
He was.
He didn't
was
tell
like,
me what I wanted to
"Everybody
know. He wanted to be a smartass. Okay, we'll see how smart he is with a little bit of head trauma.
Sorry to break it to you, Daestra. Yeah, that's kid cuisine right there.
I'm working with a 4.
I think you got 4 consistently on your initiative.
I don't have a lot. I get 3 dice to roll. I've got a 50-50 chance to succeed or fail, and if I get 1, that's a good day for me.
I got 5.
I did get a 7 once, and then the encounter exploded.
Nice. I got a 14.
And you're up first as usual. The speedy shot guy.
Well, I don't quite know why we're beating up the butler,
He
but
said
if
you
the
deserve
rod's
to be dead.
unattended, but if the rod's unattended,
Oh, I'm still on the. I have not. My ass has not left the lid of this crate.
You just really want to play with that thing.
I really want to play with that thing.
Play with your ride.
It whispers to you from inside of the chest.
Touch me.
The mural had a Shy Guy with it, so I mean, it makes sense. It's like, this was meant for me. I like to think that my character doesn't understand the permanence of the deaths he's causing.
I mean, is death permanent in the Mushroom Kingdom? God knows Mario walks around with the 99 of the motherfuckers.
So what is a free area guy going to do?
You know what? He's gonna swap his turn with Antonio.
Oh, going for the turn swap. Antonio's up first.
I don't really want to hurt this guy. I just want him out of the way.
You're the only one who wants to hurt him.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him.
I am not the only one that wants to hurt him. I was backed up by Barlow.
I don't want to hurt you, but it's the only way I know.
Oh yeah, listen to the drunk guy.
Yeah, that's a good point. I shouldn't have listened to you.
I'm not drunk anymore. I'm totally sober. That's why I'm angry.
It's like, you guys can pass. Go ahead. Just don't hurt me. Well, it looks like we have no choice.
I'm telling you,
Hit him
he's
with
gonna
that
spit
non-lethal
roast us,
damage.
Tom. Do you want to get spit roasted? Maybe you do. Shy guys are weird, but
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen plenty of Goombella getting spit roasted, so.
Oh, it's all over the internet.
I like to imagine Barlow's just like, so what's this internet thing you keep talking about where I can see these pictures?
I'm asking for a friend.
if it's
It's
up
also
to
worried
me,
about how anatomically incorrect this is.
if it's up to me, Josh, assuming it's not too late since blows have not been traded, I'm just gonna look at him real hard at the end of my bet. Just focus all of my rage and frustration and the
General
edge of the aneurysm, huh?
I was like in general Italianness.
Basically, just the aneurysm pulsing inside my head. I channel that right into the pit of this guy's soul, and I'm gonna move on to the next room. And I'm gonna look at him, I'm gonna say, if you do anything, I don't care if you sneeze into that next cot after we leave here, I'm coming back, and you're getting double. All right, and you're going to be transport for your own funeral urn. Inside the urn. Don't ask me how that's going to work, because you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
You do like to hear the sound of your own voice, don't you?
You know,
I already said I'd let you go.
all I wanted was risotto. You people are keeping me from my risotto. And you know what? If I had mushroom risotto in my mouth, maybe I wouldn't talk so much. But that's not an option anymore. Opening the door.
Okay.
I just look at Barlow's like, just confused.
These taller beings are fucking weird, man.
As you go into the next room, just hear, Septimus, what was with that rude man? Nothing, madam. Don't you worry about him.
Yeah, that's okay, lady. Check your jewelry when you get home. Your Septimus has a little sticky fingers. And I am butt waddling the treasure chest into the next room.
I swear by the end of this, I'm gonna play with that. I'm gonna play with that scepter.
I mean, as soon as it's safe, as soon as we have dealt with the situation at hand, then I don't care. You can take that up with Goombella. My job is done. I'm just here to foil the robbery. If another robbery happens to happen afterwards, well, mission complete.
So you find an unusual sight upon the final train of the car. You see a Koopa and a pink bomb, both wearing little black robber masks and dressed in very 1920-ish looking clothing. And before them is a man in a conductor's uniform, but not the man you had spoken to earlier. Seems to be tied up. And the Babam and the Koopa seem a little confused as they turn around to face you.
Some I can help clear up for you there.
As they turn to face you, and they're like, the Bombette turns to Clyde. She says, I told you Clyde was no good. I mean, she said, I told you Septimus would flake.
It turns out violence is not something he likes when it's directed at him.
I am the one member of CAFCON that knows probably nothing about JoJo, so I can't answer that.
JoJo. Well, it would have to be something stereotypically Jersey or Italian, so I'm assuming his stand is the boss, and it's something related to Bruce Springsteen. Just because that's one of the most Jersey things I can think of is loving Bruce Springsteen.
At some point,
Okay.
I've
What
slowly
about Danny
been...
DeVito?
Huh?
What about Danny DeVito?
It has to be a music reference, though. His stand could be called Born to Run.
I've slowly been matriculating back into my old love of manga. I started with Berserk. I've been reading the original Yu-Gi-Oh series because it's great. Even if you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh itself, the season 0 manga is fantastic. And I've been reading Junji Ito because Junji Ito's amazing. Yeah, what's going on?
It seems the Babam and the Koopa, who you can assume to be are Bombi and Clyde at this point, seem just about as confused as you are by the scene before them.
All right, I'll bite. What happened?
I'll wave at them.
They seem even more surprised by the shy guy on fire. Like, we're conducting a robbery here, says the Koopa.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. There's two of you left, and what him? What he's gonna back you up? He might, and if he backs you up, I swear to God. Blood pressure. Listen.
Oh, if you're turning to the door where the Yoshi was, the Yoshi and the old lady are gone.
Oh, he's not gonna back you up, is he? So listen, look. Okay, can we just not? Okay, your transport left. He didn't take the thing. I got the thing here. You're gonna get it through my dead body and about 200 pounds of cholesterol. So that's not happening. I think the plan has gone awry. Can we just call it off? Hey, tied up man, how long till the next station?
They seem even more confused as you gesture to the treasure chest, and they're like, "What thing are you talking about?" We're here for the money, for the jewelry.
You're not getting that either, all right? You lose. You failed. It's done. Cut your losses. Get off. Maybe take what you got left, go to Atlantic City, see if you can salvage any of your luck. I don't care. But this is not happening no more.
And what are the shy guy and the Babam doing?
You ever heard of Atlantic City before? Let's say to Guy Fieri.
It's great. You got to try the buffets. Do you guys have buffets here? Your economy, I still don't understand how that works. The moral of the story is infrastructure.
There's that risotto buffet.
Oh, I got to try that. Yes, exactly. You guys know what I'm talking about. We're so good.
Just like that, you're gonna let us go?
What do they have jails here? Is it like due process? I think it's either that or the bat. So, and my shoulder's getting tired.
There's the gallows in Rogueport.
Yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily worth capital punishment. I mean, they didn't really get away with anything, and we already killed most of their friends. So
Yeah, they just kind of poofed and turned into coins and experience.
We only killed 5 of them. 6.
We got a deal then. Next stop this baby makes, you let us go. We're scot free.
you don't, as
Don't
long
need
as you
the-
don't take nothing with you that didn't come on with you.
No need to get the Toad Town God involved.
Oh yeah, that's a nah.
What's that? You mean Mario?
If you play the games, Toad Town totally does have guards. They have spears. I don't know if they know how to use them, but
I don't think they do.
They never have done anything useful.
They bought a spear for decorative purposes.
I'm pretty sure that spear's made out of candy.
Asparagus. Spear of asparagus.
It's just a cardboard tube with a little fucking plastic arrowhead on top.
so if that's how you want to play this, they'll take the deal.
I mean, well, that's up to you guys, but I gotta tell you, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you guys getting scot-free. I mean, I lost an afternoon to this, but fuck it, I was gonna take the train anyway. But if I see you again, I'm gonna shove the bomb up the turtle's ass. I'm gonna go bowling with the turtle, and I'm gonna blow both of yous up. So don't let me catch you doing those shit again. If something happens, ain't my problem. My cousin can deal with that. God knows he's here all the time, all right? So he might as well make some kind of positive change. My God,
Yes.
all the coins he gets, he can't get his girlfriend a security system. You people
and-
make my head hurt.
As you can see, kind of Bombi lean into Clyde, and she's like, "I thought they were at a tennis tournament."
Oh, goddamn tennis tournament.
They are. I think.
It's like, that's why we decided to pull this job off. Mario wasn't going to stop us. Here we have another dang Italian man trying to stop a man from making a living.
You got a funny
By
way of
taking
making a
other-
living. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm totally monopolizing this, and I don't mean to.
It's
Damn
cathartic.
Italians.
You've been stockpiling for years. You finally got to let it out.
I think I'm just
All your cultural rage.
That's a good way to put it. Let's say it's that.
All the Italians finally coming out. It's just.
Yeah, I don't mean to overshadow anybody. I apologize. Sincerely, I
Oh,
do.
you're good. This is great.
I'll say
As good as
Bombi
you-
and Clyde have some like pop guns pointed at you, waiting for the next train stop. And as it approaches, they kind of look at the conductor and they're like, "Somebody should probably untie the fellow."
Wait, hang on. We ain't done yet. Turn out your pockets. Like I said, you ain't getting off with anything you didn't come on with.
Ooh, give me that coolness check.
We will blow you the fuck up.
You can add a dice for one dice for your intimidating drunk bomb friend and the shy guy on fire.
Okay.
Literally.
Hey man, I'm sober right now, which honestly is probably scarier.
I like to think I've been just riding in circles around them.
3 successes.
War dance. Nobody questions the shy guy war dance.
Just doing a perfect orbit.
They're like, "All right, Kappa. We'll let you take him this time. But this isn't the last heist Bombi and Clyde have run."
Yeah, well, you
Eh.
just better make sure that I'm not at the next one, because I don't have patience to do this shit twice. And you ain't getting an ultimatum.
Although, well, there's only like 5 of you in this whole planet, I think. And Wario and Luigi aren't going to stop us.
Hey,
No, Wario will stop him, but he'll keep it for himself.
Yeah, he's gonna stop him so he can take the money.
He's not taking it. He's liberating.
And Waluigi's too busy being a vampire.
So who's going to untie the conductor?
I don't have hands.
I'm on fire.
don't you?
Apparently that
Didn't you
doesn't
just
matter.
clap somebody between your hands?
fire. I made hands out of fire and then clap them with the fire.
I'm gonna ask Goombella to untie them.
No, she's
Well, she make a
way
move.
back on the other cart.
Fuck.
She hasn't been following you guys.
She really didn't care that much about the box.
Well,
little disappointed.
She assumed the angry Italian man was taking care of it.
Oh, angry Italian man did. You, Toidle, untie the guy. You put your little toy pop gun away, or it's going someplace you don't want it to go.
So he unties the conductor, who hastily starts putting the motions for the train to stop. And as he's doing so, he's like, "What the heck is wrong with you people? What about the man who tied me up?"
I mean,
I'm
I
bad at
said
working.
we were gonna let him go. You want to go to the town god? That you have that. You have every right. That is your constitution. Do you have a constitution here? Is this a dictatorship? I don't think Princess Peach has ever run a post.
Is it a monarchy? I don't know if it's a
Constitutional
monarchy.
Pretty sure Peach is a figurehead the way she gets kidnapped.
Well, as an aside, I said all toads in my head sound like Krillin from DBZ Abridged.
It works.
Oh man.
Oh, wait.
And so he's like, "These two people didn't tie me up."
Who did?
These two people didn't tie me up.
He's like, "Another toad in some kind of old man disguise."
Ah, some bitch. It's the conductor.
Conductor.
I don't suppose you
I
saw
mean-
which way he went, did you?
He jumped out the side of the car and climbed up top.
All right. Fuck it. Let's climb up top.
As
Alright,
I
first,
Hey,
and
you
I
wanna
point down at the guys. You distance. I want to see distance between you and the train. Then we'll talk about going to the roof and breaking the kneecaps of your buddy in the old man disguise.
They're like, "We didn't come here with nobody in no old man disguise."
Okay, well then stop moving then. I'm sorry.
They-
I don't mean to overshadow. I'm gonna sit back here. You guys role play too. I genuinely enjoy this character, and I tend to throw myself.
Oh really?
Into
I
stuff.
had it.
We couldn't tell.
I tend to throw myself into stuff like 110%. I'm really into it. I need to be a good player, and I need to let you guys share in the spotlight. For the this is you guys from now on.
I was gonna say, I feel similarly when I Xant's monologue too much. I feel.
I think you're better at it than me. Although in my defense, I don't think I have as much practice being a player character.
So they'll move out of the way, and as the train finally comes out of a dark tunnel, you can see the green, grassy pastures just outside of Tone Town starting to arrive. And the ladder on the side of the conductor's car does indeed go to the top, but you don't see anybody there.
Are we able to like see anything down the train?
Why don't you give me a smart check?
Okay.
I got 2 coins. Says the old bastard went through a window and kidnapped Kumbella.
Nah, he
Two
escaped through with a hot air balloon, I bet.
So what are you guys doing?
I had 2 for my smarts.
Oh, for your smarts. Did anybody else decide to make the check?
Oh, I guess I can do with it.
I'll do it.
Unless a certain chest is being left unattended while
Nope.
he does this.
I have not raised my buttocks from the wood of this lid, sir.
His ass cheeks are going to be ingrained on that lid.
I'm gonna have splinters when I get home. Looking at 4 successes there, Josh.
I
Four
also got 4 successes.
So all of you looking down the side of the train see that down by the cargo car, there is an open window.
Well, let's go to the cargo car.
Scooting it. Nope. That's a can.
I'm gonna get behind the box and help push.
Just
I got
expedite
you,
things.
Antonio.
So moving past the absolute carnage that you all have caused on this train.
It would be lighter without the rod in there.
That would defeat the purpose of the chest, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
You all hastily make your way back to the cargo car. And of course, Goombella is nowhere to be seen. But where she was, there is a note.
I got your broad. Don't
But is there a letter as well?
up on Mario now.
So I take it you all are reading it?
Yeah.
Nah. Wait, throw it out the window.
Or I was going to say, if you grab it, Tom, it's just going to go up in flames.
I got this, guys. I don't got this.
So who's grabbing it?
I'll grab it. No, not
So-
my Goombella.
So Barlow picks up the note, and in a very... How would I say this? In a very floral sort of script, there is a note that says, I may not have the rod, as you have kept it so securely beneath your gluteus. But I know where to find the other pieces. The Jester King will return.
Why does everybody want this guy back? Was he funny? I ain't seen nothing he's done in syndication. All right, just saying. Seinfeld got this guy beat so far.
He's not on any of my late night Comedy Central reruns.
Nah, Antonio's definitely the guy that watches TNT, TBS.
Is that all we found? Is the note in the cart?
Yes, it is.
Are we able to find Goombella at all?
Oh, if you're looking for her, no. You just find the note.
Well,
The implication of the note seems to indicate that she is the means of finding the other things.
sweet. Where were we taking this rod thing again? Did
To-
Goombella specify?
To the Toad Town Castle. It was going to be put on as part of an exhibit, but due to the strange nature of things, she wanted it investigated there first.
So, Antonio, I think we get this thing investigated, but I really don't know how much I trust. I don't know if they have a vault or something, but I feel like it just doesn't work here. These toads are really letting me down. I think you're onto something about this whole infrastructure deal.
Starting to think the best way to keep this safe long term is just give it to this guy.
The most stable of
No, it's
all
not.
of us.
Jester King. I mean, fuck it. You know,
I mean, hey,
what else is
if we're keeping score, all I did was sit on this thing. Technically, he did more than I did to keep this safe.
That's
He
true.
straight up murdered people. He, did not
You
care if there
murdered
were women
one
and children in the crossfire. But
Yeah, that
yeah,
No,
I mean,
you murdered
maybe
somebody.
that earns him a nice little touch of the rod.
I
Just a
made
tip,
sure
though.
that they wouldn't stand up afterwards.
and I was gonna ask Goombella first, see if she was okay with it. But possession's 9/10. You know what I'm saying? So I will finally stand up. Go ahead, little man. I think you earned it. Please don't lose it. Please,
I'm
please,
gonna play with the rod.
please don't lose it.
So Antonio finally lifts his hefty girth from the chest.
It's like dented and cracked.
Beforehand, though, I extinguish myself. I assume I just have some sort of fire extinguisher. Just-
Just out of sheer will, you put the fire out.
I could magic the fire off of you if you really, really need something.
Bucket
in
of
the
water.
chest. And free Erigyle takes the rod out and lifts it into the air. And that's where we'll end it.
All right, Josh, I need to say something.
Yes.
This has been legitimately one of the most fun RPG sessions I've ever played, period, in my career. Listen, chat, right now, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, if you want to see this again, you got to let Josh know right now, because I'm telling you, Josh, you got to run this again for us, man. This was a blast.
The intent for this was to be a one-off, but if you all actually want me to either run this or run something else, I am willing to. And I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Chaz.
I mean, absolutely. Now, obviously, I won't let our vampire game go fallow. I know you guys like that too much, but this was, I had a blast, man.
I appreciate it, everybody. The original plan was actually to run this last week, but yeah, things got muddled up a little bit with me not having this ready in time. So yeah, I would assume if I were to run, I'd probably run on the first month or first week of the month.
I'm totally fine with that. Chaz Wad win.
As not to interfere with our World of Darkness schedule.
I really need to get on Photoshop and make up a schedule and put it where people can see it, because just telling them the rules doesn't work, and then especially when we keep changing it. Okay, so next week is going to be Tom's video game stream, and then immediately after that is going to be Chaz Wad. And then
Next week should be obvious what it is.
Persona?
Paper
No.
Mario.
Oh, duh.
That's why I played this game.
Even
Spell?
though the
Doesn't come out
17th falls on a Friday.
Well, since our schedule is totally foobar anyway, did you want to switch? I can take next week and then you can take the week after?
That's fine.
So yeah, that way you can do Paper Mario?
What is next week then?
Vampire.
And and it's also going to be Paper Mario themed.
Everything's Paper Mario.
I want Shy Guy to be an elder.
Will Zanne
Elders
show
can be
up in
seen.
time to save Carlo from ruining the lives of the
I
other?
haven't watched the session yet, so I don't know what I have to fix yet. But I keep hearing I have to fix something.
Well, we shall see how that plays in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Listen, real quick though. If you like what you saw, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you do when you do it. One more thanks again to Crap Novelist / Eric Zahn, our brand new patron / gifted subscribers to everybody. Use a pimp. We appreciate it. And I will totally be buying that novel. Let's shout that out one more time. Spare the Lambs. I will definitely be buying that tonight and taking a look.
Now everyone in chat vote for Charlie for the bonus XP.
Are we doing that? I guess we could do that, but no, you don't have to. What was I saying? Social media. We have that. You might think about following us. We don't use it as often as we really should. Maybe once I get more time, I'll get on that. What you should do, however, is get in that Discord, because it's just a fantastic place. And we have memes, and we have a writing group that I try to be more active in. Again, my schedule kind of sucks right now, but what are you going to do? What else? Josh posts his porn there. So it's a great time. And you should
Power
totally,
porn.
you should totally
It's
come
for a
interact with us.
podcast.
I feel like I don't deserve the XP. I went too into my character. I took the spotlight.
Whoever wins the vote can have a super shroom in their inventory, which
I say
ironically would be wasted
Char-
on.
I will vote.
Definitely to Chaz for fucking outstanding roleplay and just probably one of the most cathartic things I have seen in a while. I have not gotten to experience that level of Italianness from like your family in a very long time. Like when you said fungal, I lost my shit.
See, he knows. Like I mentioned on one of the vampire streams, because every video might be the first video that somebody watches, but I've known Kyle literally half my life at this point. Maybe, yeah, we met when I was 15. I'm 30 now. Jesus Christ. So yeah, he knows what I grew up with, and when I when I go into these stereotypes, I'm basically just playing my own Uncle Tony. He was slightly less belligerent sometimes, depending on when you caught him.
Only slightly.
How much pancake he saw in the refrigerator.
That was funny. That's a completely different story, but that was funny. Mao, I'm so torn. Because I legitimately love the way Tom played his Shy Guy. I legitimately loved, Kyle definitely took one for the team, downing a whole bottle of drugs there.
Some call that alcohol. A bottle of drugs.
Well, it was drugged alcohol, so both. And alcohol is a drug, so I'm not wrong. I think I got to give it to Tom, though, because Tom kept on his desire to play with the rod, and he made it happen. Even though I might have had a hand in that, but I still vote for Tom.
That and the one-shotting 4 guys is pretty fucking sick.
I knew what he was running into, but he sure shit didn't. And coincidentally, was the only one who didn't get hurt by it.
I do believe so far that is 4 for Chaz and 3 for Tom.
I could vote for myself.
Well, Adam's
no,
not here to
I'm
do
not
it.
that terrible of a person.
I wouldn't hold it against you.
I think it's well deserved either way.
I will vote for Barlow for roofing himself, and also because I think I'm still the only person who realized his name.
Oh, wow. You totally are.
Boom.
I didn't get that right now.
I was going to say, in the world of Paper Mario, everything has to be some kind of pun. That's why I named the 2 robbers Bombi and Clyde.
It was a good one.
I was this close to having Barlow try and hit on Bombi, but he was just too pissed at that point. He was like, "Nah, just fucking leave."
They messed with my wine, man. Unforgivable.
They hurt my friends. They hurt my alcohol. Just.
Well, you already said your friends.
Yeah,
I
Jack,
got
John,
more alcohol, my friend.
Jack, Jim, and Jose.
Aren't you supposed to throw Jim in there? Jack, John, Jim, and Jose?
Oh, I knew the 3.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this what was meant to be a weird little one-off for Paper Mario and the Origami King, but if it's what you all wish, I will run it again.
I just legitimately enjoy this, I won't lie.
And my plan is if I were to run this and I continue running games on the channel, the next one will be Changeling.
Ooh.
Which I am super down for. I'm still not sure what I want to play.
Yes.
Yeah, as I said, my intent for running a game of Changeling is a game of Changeling set in Texas during the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl.
And my intention for that game is to constantly steal Robert E. Howard's ammo.
Don't do it, man.
I feel like I could do an okay Puka. Maybe not the best Puka, but I think I could play it well enough for people not to hate me.
I'm telling you, Jackalope Puka.
Is that the most Texas animal? Maybe it should be like a longhorn Puka.
You're gonna be a cowgirl, a buffalo.
I don't think buffalo aren't native to Texas.
They were, yeah.
They were?
I mean,
Some reasons.
Mm-hmm.
With the size of Texas.
By the Great Depression, they've been pulled out.
I was seriously considering Red Cap, because I think they're cool, but Red Cap tends to lean more towards the type of character I don't like to play, which is a super powered, fighty punch face guy. And with the characters that Xavier and to a lesser extent Tom usually play, that's not necessarily needed.
I was gonna say Tom was playing support this time though.
I mean, yeah,
True.
and it
Look
was
at him
super.
supporting with those shoulder tackles.
Hey, did you see how much health I lost? I mean, it's pretty minimal. Tom supported the hell.
I did lose the most health out of everyone.
I mean, I'm not arguing. Tom was an MVP here, but my rebuttal to that is Byrick Ash.
Are Wendigo and Changeling? I thought that was a. I know the Wendigo are werewolf tribe.
They might be like a deep lore extra thing from the source books. We've
Well,
got
because
we've got a
that's
whole ton of
also-
source books too, so we can play like the Lycians, the Incarne, I've got a source book where we can be fucking Chimera if you guys want. Well, that's all dependent on Josh. I usually don't like to go so extra with my characters, at least in terms of options. So I'm kind of
Oh.
leaning towards Autumn She.
That's not a wait. Oh, yeah, never mind.
The Arcadian She are the ones that are like fucked off from the planet.
Yeah.
Because
it would be the 1920s. The Arcadian She don't come back until the 1960s.
Because I feel like being somewhere in the vicinity of captain of the sinking ship, you know what I mean, might be interesting. But I also feel like I'm deliberately like playing this on nightmare mode. Well, I kind of want to do Sluagh too, but I feel like that's the goth kid playing Sluagh is a little bit. Is it a stereotype? I don't know, but it's easy.
That's what they made them for, Chaz.
I know, and they're great. I love Sluagh, but do I want to lean into the thing? Is the question. Anyway, anybody else have anything to say? Otherwise, I think we should say goodnight to these fantastic people.
Stay caffeinated.
Goodbye.
It's the only way we get through it sometimes.
City cat.
All right, we love you guys. Bye.